And just like that, we live. And only 8 minutes late. Look at that. Growth.
P-E
Growth,
to the
baby.
T-T-Y. Mm.
No Mr. Petty, though. No K Petty.
There you go. Well, I guess I brought him up the last review. So anyway,
I had to,
yeah. What the fuck is up? What's today? Monday. Excuse me.
Monday. Good old
Maybe I'm a
Monday.
little good on Monday. You know, Mondays always have me a little discombobulated. There's just a
Yes.
lot going on Mondays. But anyway, yeah.
Start of the week.
My bad. Started a week. Start of a new week. So you know what? I should stay positive. Keep that positive. It's always the start of a new week. So Monday. I guess that's
Mm.
the only positive about it. Anyway.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Remember that? Bible school.
It's
Oh my
actually
God.
Sunday, yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Child.
Um,
I was about to say something, but never mind. Family show.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say
For Amelia show. I'll wait to the audience today.
it.
They water on her. And
You said a La Familia show.
also,
Ooh.
I've been wanting to talk to you about fucking. Shout out to anybody who watches Pose. Why is the
Mm.
House of Evangelista freaking on each other? Why can't they date people outside their respective home? Like, let me know in the
You said
comments.
what? Oh shit.
How come people from the House of how come the family, the House of Evangelista, the children, can't date outside their home? Why are they freaking on each other? Let
I
me know.
don't know. You think all the people in New York City they would have other people to mess with, but maybe since they up under each other, it's just easy to, you know, easy for them to easy access, if you will.
Do what you do. Oops, somebody phone not on mute.
It's me, Jaleel. It's me.
Anyway,
It's me. You know what? We don't have to talk about it
didn't we
because we're
just
all
go through
human.
this?
We all
And
make
I've been
mistakes,
wanting to ask you
okay?
about that. It doesn't matter because people learn from their mistakes.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of mistakes, there are a bunch of mistakes in this episode. I
Mhm,
feel bunch of missteps, I guess you
yes.
could say.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Were they
shout out to
missteps or
Jaleel.
just
We saw
mistakes?
you in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, we're just gonna give a little time for the girls that want to come in to come in. Shout out to the two people that are here.
Shout out to everybody watching
Um,
right now, or to the two people watching right now. Excuse me.
what's this episode 9 or 8? 9, right?
So, yes, episode 9.
9. Damn, this season is moving.
Mm-hmm. Karan said, "Let's keep this
All
motherfucker
allegedly,
moving," and I ain't mad
right?
at it.
He said, "Baby, I got I got a bag, so let's get this moving."
Hey, what Chasing Dollar say? I want a bag. I want a
Yes,
bag.
that bomb
Okay.
ass intro was one of
Intro,
my favorite ones.
yes. Dope.
Shit, I gotta find the.
This shirt is like, I'm gonna take the fuck out of me all night.
Honestly, I want to take this time to talk about the fits before we talk about the episode. I was living for
What
Calvin's
fits?
glasses, his glasses, and that flannel he had on. It was like a pink flannel. It was when he was sitting on the couch before he took his shirt off. I think this was after he
Okay.
fought Hayes, but it was just given an early 2000s Kanye West nerd teen.
Remember. Was this before he his was this during his argument with Hayes, like before they fought, or was this after they fought?
This was after they fought. So this was like
Okay, I don't remember.
because he like went and sat down. This was before the cousin came in though.
Child.
But oh no, my bad. I'm tripping. It was when he was it was when he was confronting them about the whole little situation.
Oh, about Lilo. Oh, okay. That was the shirt. I think Hayes complimented, and Calvin was like, "Bitch, didn't you just tell me you like my outfit?" No, bitch, I said I like shirt. That wasn't a cute shirt though, and the glasses were cute. But were there could you call gauze medical gauze? Could that be part of a fit?
It
was given.
Who the fuck had gauze?
Leela's.
Are you talking about the teeth? The teeth?
I guess he had teeth extracted. He had gauze as well. But in a promo, it was given very much not rehabilitation, but rehabilitation. Relapse. I'm sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. No shade. The gauze in the mouth was very much. You know what? Allegations. No drug allegations on our watch. So, my bad.
Anyway, that's what all the girls. There haven't been any drug. Oh wait, never mind. I was about to say there haven't been any drug allegations this season, but there has.
The drug allegation is what started all of this foolishness,
right?
This nonsense.
Shout out to the people watching. What do y'all think of the season so far? I think it's giving. It's definitely giving like BGC. I want to say like maybe BGC.
I was just about to ask you if you could compare this season to a Bad Girls Club season. What season would it give?
I want to say it's giving BGC 10, maybe BGC 9, possibly.
You know, somebody in the comments, in the Bad Boys Club comments, said that this season is kind of reminiscent of Bad Girls Club season 10, where I guess Lilo is Alicia, Calvin is Nancy, and fucking Hayes is Valentina.
I could see that. Wait, Hayes is Valentina? I could kind of see that.
Or it might be it might have been the other one. That
I think Calvin is Rocky. Definitely. Because I feel like Calvin, because I feel like Calvin is like, one, he's the replacement, and then two, he's like, everybody's coming for him, you know. And I honestly don't feel like he really did anything wrong. Like, let us know in the chat. But like, I don't feel like he really did anything that was like, that's warranted behavior.
Like this type of energy. Yeah. I put in my notes. I feel like people are misdirecting their anger instead of addressing their issues with Case. They're taking it out on Calvin because they know Case is gonna. So to me, that's just what it's giving. I could be wrong. Like Damon said, let us know how you feel, but people are projecting, and I
could see that because I feel like the cousin, because that was the first issue he got into it. That's the first issue he had. The cousin, I feel like the cousin was just being a bitch. Like, I don't know. He was just undermining him for like no reason. Yeah. No, and so, and then
that's Diggy Pickles right there. I'm sorry.
Not Diggy Pickles. Not
Stefan, whatever you want to go by. It's,
oh my god.
He's so unlikable. But I'm sorry,
He is. I don't know. But I don't. It's interesting because like the other people on the show still fuck with him though. Even like Justin and Case, they were like, when he came in, they hugged him. So I was like, okay, y'all.
That's real interesting. Because he's beefing with your homeboy. Not only is he beefing, but he was literally being like insensitive as fuck to y'all friend. And y'all hugging this motherfucker. So I was side-eyeing that. Also, no shade. I'm probably jumping ahead of myself. I'm side-eyeing production for even letting Steven in the apartment to even attack Calvin. At that point, I'm feeling kind of set up. Like, there's no shade. I absolutely love Karan, but once
there's like no safety there. Like, there's no like the people, like, I don't know. I feel like once y'all fight once, I feel like there should be somebody there to break it up. Like, obviously, and they've talked about having like security on the show like before, but like for some reason, like they don't have it this season. But yeah, I feel like once you fight once, like they should break it up, and then like I guess if they end up fighting again, they end up fighting again. But like they should at least break up for that initial fight or whatever. But yeah, there's like no like protection for them. So like, yeah, they just kind of let the cousin in, and
production and like the rest of the cast is like cast and goddamn security. So yeah, once Steven came in and he started fighting with Calvin again, I was like, really? This is wild.
We might as well get right on into it because we've been on live for 10 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
7 minutes. My bad.
Yes. But yeah, so this episode is titled Back to Back. Back to Back, no Aubrey. But episode 9 of season 7. Back to Back. And yeah, so like, what were your general thoughts of this episode? Like, what did you think? We kind of talked about it a little bit, but
I just said this episode was chaos. All I want to say is there is no way in hell I'm letting my nigga scrap with the ops on 3 separate occasions. That's just not happening. Like I said, I like Justin and I like Case, but after this episode, I'm really siding on them after that second fight. But I just said Calvin right now is just my fave. He really composed himself, and not really composed himself, but just the way he what's the fuck I'm looking for? I guess his composition, the way he held himself together after being in fucking 2 fights. So yeah, episode's crazy. What about you, Yan? Also, let us know in the comments. Fuck y'all thought about Back to Back. No, no Jimmy.
No, I thought the episode was it seemed kind of short. Like, I don't know, it seemed short to me, but maybe because I kind of zoned out for like parts of it, but it seemed kind of short. But I don't know. I felt bad for Calvin just because I felt like he didn't really deserve like all of the hate he was getting, and like everybody wanted to fight him. And like I feel like everybody has been in that position where he was sitting on the couch like after he had fought the cousin for the second time. Like, I feel like everybody's been in that position where it's like, I'm like, you ever been so mad that you're past being mad, you're just kind of like
over it,
like you're starting to like disassociate. Yeah, like you're just like, and I feel like that's so dangerous because it's like, what's gonna happen when I like zone out and my body just takes over? Like, but I feel like that's the kind of the feeling he had. Like, I'm just so like, I'm so over it that like I don't even have the energy to like argue with y'all. But yeah, I just like everybody's coming for him, and like it's not really warranted. It's not really given that, but like you said, I think they're channeling all their hate for like the whole group into like one person. And now that they know, I mean, the other people ain't really gonna go to bat for him like that. I feel like that makes them want to like come for him even more. But it was a decent episode. I mean, a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. That was kind of annoying. But outside of that, like, it was cool. Oh, look at Julio got something to say. I seen the perspective going around saying, had it been Justin or Case fighting, Justin or Case would have helped. I think it was interesting. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess when Case fought Rocky, Rocket, when Case fought Rocky, he didn't Justin jump in, or it's because he saw Poppy trying to jump in?
Yeah, Poppy.
I think that's probably what it was. Yeah,
Justin jumped in. Like I did say, like kudos to them for not like letting Calvin get jumped. But
do you think one of them is a third wheel in this friendship, this throuple?
Right now, it's like Calvin's third wheel, which is crazy because Case and Calvin
just kissed at the club. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We were just kissing the car last week.
Yes. Shout out to the shit we do for love. Oh my god. So but yeah, like I definitely feel like Calvin might be, just because he spent less time with them too, and I feel like people don't really fuck with Justin like that. Like, even though he got into that fight with Poppy, like nobody really messes with him. So I get that, but yeah. Yeah, this was a decent episode. I was kind of annoyed by all the yelling and arguing. I feel like that kind of went on for too long. It was kind of giving a Zeus Network tea, no shade. Like, I feel like they be dragging their scenes on. Like, 2 people will be arguing, and they'll like show like 30 minutes of the argument, and it's like, I don't really want to sit here and watch people argue for 30 minutes. But yeah, to get into the episode, We leave off on child Hayes walking around that corner, coming around the counter, if you will. Shout out to Love and Hip Hop. But we see Hayes coming around the counter or coming around the corner, and they just get the thumping. And like I said, I think this was the most intense fight that I've seen so far. Like they was fucking like going at it, and they had fought for the longest. I think. I don't think anybody in the house has fought for this long. Like they was fucking boxing, and I think I asked you. You said you had Hayes on this, or you had Calvin, or you said it was a tie.
I said it was a tie. Hayes in the beginning, Calvin towards the end.
It's interesting because I feel like I seen Hayes hitting more, but I like obviously when they got pulled apart, you saw that big. Was that a knot or was he just bleeding? Was it a cut or a knot on his forehead?
I think it was just.
I couldn't really see,
but it had welted up like it was a welt.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think it was a tie. I would say, but yeah, they're fighting.
Fucked up all the shit on that goddamn bathroom sink. All you heard was bottles falling, hitting the ground and shit.
Right. They done kicked whatchamacallit couldn't even get in. Justin was trying to get in from the outside. It was just a lot going on. And also shout out to the cameraman that was conveniently placed inside the bathroom to get all that footage. Was that Jaleel? Let us know, Jaleel, if that was you in the bathroom getting that footage.
Right.
If so, shout out to you. But yeah. But yeah, Hayes ends up falling in the sink. And I feel like that's where he really got the advantage, like the fact that he was able to like turn and like, fall into the sink. And so that's kind of where like I feel like that's where he had the advantage. But yeah, they fight, and then after that, they argue for like a good minute. I didn't write nothing down, but the argument was still funny. Just them going back and forth was hilarious. But I also kind of felt bad because you could tell like it was like, I mean, it was already serious because they fought, but like I don't know, just watching people argue is kind of draining on this level. But what did you think of?
I did want to mention that Hayes said like Calvin had a weapon in his hand. Well, I was like, well, you rushed him, so
he had a grinder.
You can't really be mad if he did have a weapon, and like if you had squared up and he had the weapon, then I would have been like, Calvin, you wrong. But Hayes, I like as much as I like Hayes rushed him, so he really can't be like, you had a weapon in your hand. Like you should have squared up with him.
How do you feel? Oh, okay. Wait, is there a delay?
Oh,
maybe not. My bad. Sorry. But do you think there's like rules to a fight? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think there should be rules or there are no rules?
No jumping.
Like
no weapons. Kind of like the Case and Poppy fight round 1. Okay. That was a fair fight. It escalated because of the whole weapon situation. But yeah, no jumping and no fucking weapons. Unless, like I said, as much as I like Hayes, he charged Calvin, so really can't be mad at Calvin for defending himself. Like, bitch, if you charge me, hell yeah, whatever's in my hand, I'm hitting you with. So,
and he probably didn't even realize that he had it in his hand. I feel like once you see somebody coming at you, I feel like you gonna like just turn and start swinging. Like you're not even worried about, oh shit, I got this grinder in my hand and I'm gonna hit him with a weapon. Like, but instantly I think also in a
defend yourself.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, and I think also in an argument, I feel like you just go like you gonna say whatever, like whatever you gonna like, whatever you can think of, you gonna say. Like when they was calling him a punk, like when it was Hayes and the cousin, I was like, how is he a punk? He fought, he just fought both of y'all and like wasn't scared, like literally just fought y'all and had no problem with it. But I just feel like people be saying anything just because they mad and like, it's an argument. But yeah, I feel like the security definitely should have came through and like kind of separated them. But thank God for Hayes' asthma. He kicked in. He ain't I guess the asthma came through, so And then I thought it was funny when Calvin was like, "See, I'm not an evil person. I'm gonna let you catch your breath. Like, I'm gonna let you, chill. Like, so but yeah. Speaking of the devil, shout out to Calvin. Yeah, thank you for being here.
Calvin.
He said, "What security?" That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, where the security at? Baby, if this was a real show, I mean, it's a real show, but like, if this was on network television, that insurance premium, baby, that bitch would be high as hell. Like, sending people to the hospital every episode. But yeah, he let him catch his breath. Well, I guess he subbed his cousin. It was kind of giving like a handicap match, you know, for those that like wrestling.
You was in my notes because I said the same thing. How did you feel about the handicap match? Like I said, 1-on-1, my homie can argue, do whatever. But the whole Hayes and the cousin versus Calvin, and then Case and Justin really not separating, like, or not stepping in, like, it's not about to be a tag team, not tag team. Y'all just not about to double team my homeboy. Like,
right.
I feel like it's just not giving that. Especially, I guess I'm just putting myself in, or I guess I'm being biased right now because I'm kind of just putting myself in Calvin's shoes. You're in Boston and you're beefing with like two of the guys who live in Boston. So yeah, like at the hotel party, you feeling uncomfortable because you don't know if they're gonna jump you or what's gonna go on.
I'm sorry, Jalil said Case was the unofficial security. He was moving bitches out the way though. Shout out to you, Case. Who's in the chat, but yeah, he was moving bitches out the way. But I mean, I agree. Like, I feel like it was kind of embarrassing, to be honest, because like the cousin walked up like he was really about to handle it. Like, and like the cousin just seems like that type of person. Wait, what is his name? I keep calling him the cousin, but what is it?
Didi.
You said I knew I shouldn't have asked you. But anyway, the cousin.
Government, Steven.
Wait, what did you say at first?
Oh, Didi Pickles.
Anyway, you said his name was Steven. I feel like it was kind of embarrassing because I feel like he like walked up like he was really about to do something, and then the fight didn't really like give much. Like, I'm like, I don't know why you subbed for your cousin, because I feel like Hayes could have just fought him again and it would have had the same result. Especially when Calvin pulled his hoodie over his head. At that point, I was like, damn, Calvin, you could have really just bashed the back of his head in, but you know, that's me looking out from the outside in. But I'm like, the cousin didn't really handle it. Like, it was, and then I feel like that's why they spent so long arguing, because it was like you didn't really get him the way you thought you was gonna get him. So all you can do is argue now. So yeah. Because I'm like, if y'all really feel that way, just fight again. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to encourage violence.
Wasting more energy fucking arguing than actually fighting. I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm about to argue with somebody for like 15 goddamn minutes. But I fucking screamed when Steven said he came from like a 9-hour shift. I was like, you came from a 9-hour shift to tussle. I'm like, screaming. Please go do something. But deep cut.
You know, like, do you work? Calvin, do you work? You probably don't work. I'm like,
he was mad. It's still giving, like, it's still giving that I want you. But you know what it's giving.
Ooh. Calvin, if you still in the chat, is that what it was giving in the house? I want you,
Steve was trying
but
to
I
get
don't know how
you.
to. Damn.
My bad. If that's not what it was, my bad for putting that on you.
I think I honestly thought that when he got, like, when they were about to fight the first time, when they was in the bathroom and he got real close to him and he like was putting his hands in his face, I was like, this is kind of giving like, are y'all about to like kiss or something? Like, it was giving like weird tension, I guess. But he said, I don't know what it was giving. Same
deep cup. I'm also wondering if Steven is the type of light skin that Aaron Thomas goes weak in the knees for.
You know what? You're gonna stop with this damn Aaron Thomas likes light skin.
Listen,
I can't.
He said it. I just gotta.
I hope not. I hope not.
I also said thing, the cousin. I'm sorry. He's kind of giving Crash Dummy. Like, does he have like an actual? I guess to sum it up, is he like a lab rat, like a test project?
Where are you going with this? What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know. The cousin kept saying
that comes to fight. It's giving crash dummy.
No he shame. Kept saying weird shit like the whole like I have a degree. Do you have a degree? I work 9 hours, and like you said, it's like so you doing all this like shit, but then you come here and fight. Like that don't really make sense to me. Like if I just worked a 9-hour shift, I'm about to go enjoy my time off. Like I'm not about to come and like fight. But I mean, I guess if your cousin is just got into it, then I guess you feel like you got to jump in. But it was just exhausting listening to them argue for so long. I was just like, y'all not really saying nothing funny or like interesting. So it's just like, are y'all gonna fight again? Right. Like if not, just leave. Like arguing is so this way. Like arguing in this way is so exhausting. So.
Calvin says, "Do y'all think I got ambushed?" Yes, it's getting set up.
Got ambushed.
It's getting.
I can see that. I don't think Hayes should have brought his cousin into it. I don't understand why he even thought to do that. Like, if it's a one-on-one, like I can see if like Case jumped in or Justin jumped in, then of course you're gonna call your cousin. But if it's a one-on-one fight and it's like Calvin wasn't even given like. You know, I'm about to like I can see if he started throwing shit at Hayes or like he like brought out a weapon or something, then it's like, okay, let me call back up. But it was chill. Y'all were just arguing at that point. So I would say so. But
also, I mean, Calvin, can you let us know? Like, I'm sorry for cutting you off again, but Calvin, can you let us know the time span between, I guess, when you and Steven first fought and then the second fight? Was it like a week or a few weeks? Because like, ain't no way in hell I'm harboring like that much ill will to somebody for that long, especially after a tussle. Now I can see if you like cut me or you really injured me. But
it got reignited though, I think, because of the fight with Hayes. He fought his cousin, so I think that's really why he fought him is because he just fought Hayes, because he just fought Hayes. Because when they were at the When they were at the hotel, he didn't say anything. He just looked at him and then kept it moving. So I think that one little bathtub fight was gonna be that until they fought again. But okay, they're saying a week or 2, 3 weeks. Damn, that's a minute. But yeah, the fight was
that's real interesting.
Like I said, the fight was kind of funny because he blinded him. Kind of by pulling his hood over his head, like so he was just fighting blind, kind of. But that's his fault.
Kind of giving Natalie Portia. Remember when Portia was,
she was swinging
out of the head? Fucking Natalie didn't know where she was swinging at.
She was just swinging. I don't know where I'm hitting, but I'm swinging. His it's funny when he was like, "Bring your best fighter to the reunion." So I said, okay, it's a running thing. Bring your best fit to the club. Bring your best fighter to the reunion. Okay, I see where this is going.
I don't know why I just picture like the Street Fighter when you go like to select the fighter and they're in like the
right. They do the like, and then like clicking through the fighters. You can change the weapons to a hockey stick, a bottle of Smirnoff, like what do you
grinder.
Which one? Right. Like, oh my god. But he said, oh shit, he said my phone been blowing up with fighters in my DMs. Right. I'm like, shit, you say that shit. You don't know who Calvin know. Pull up with somebody, your head's gonna be like, on second thought. I brought a doctor's note. Okay, I'm not about to fight that nigga. I brought a doctor's note.
Come on, Rimanelli.
Like,
come on, Rimanelli. Yeah.
He said them arguing be funny as hell. It do be, but like after a while, it's like, especially with the cousin and Hayes, it was just kind of like, oh my god, are y'all gonna fight again or not? But actually, you know what? I'm glad they didn't fight again because like Calvin just fought like twice. And yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. Again, I want to know what the neighbor's perspective was. All this fighting, all this energy, this negative energy,
all this blood being shed in the streets. Like
all these bodily
maybe Kirk Franklin should go bless that house. I also wanted to say
he should host the reunion.
Kirk Franklin or Kirk Franklin's son. Because I know he has name, but right now, Kirk Franklin's child. My
he did say that.
I did so messy, but I did say, I guess I can applaud Hayes for kind of getting it popping solo, even though he was outnumbered in the house. Like he walked around the corner, and but I still don't understand. Like if you popped on Calvin solo, why you felt the need to bring Steven into the house. I feel like that's what escalated the situation. It's similar to Poppy with the hockey stick.
Yeah.
You just added a whole other layer to like this beef. You brought in your cousin. Now you can fucking bring in anybody to just jump on me or to fight me. Like that's a whole nother kind of just energy. Just I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking.
No, I mean I feel like it was almost kind of like he said in the confessional that he wanted to fight again, but he was out of breath. So he was like, well, I'm going to just bring my cousin in to handle it, which again, it didn't really give what it was supposed to have gave. I want my money.
Like question. No shade. Now, is it similar to the AARP Bad Boys Club where Milan caught his bad boy, or not his bad boy, caught his homeboy?
Come on, parallels.
And his homeboy ended up on his ass 3 times. It's kind of.
He did bring somebody in.
As much as I like Hayes, like I feel like you were definitely wrong for bringing your cousin in.
But Hayes, I don't feel like Hayes got his ass whooped, or I don't think Hayes was in fear of getting his ass whooped. I feel like he just brought him in because he was tired of fighting. But with Milan, I think Milan was just scared to fight. Oh boy! So he brought in his friend so that he could get his ass whooped. Unfortunately, I'm just calling it like I see it. I mean, it's a consensus that those rounds were not won by his friend. But
baby,
I'm dead. He said it's similar. I'm Jonathan. Yes. I would say you are kind of Jonathan, because I mean, like you're kind of giving like fan favorite. Like I feel like people are rallying behind Calvin versus Hayes and his cousin, which is unfortunate because I feel like I like Hayes' personality when he's not, like this. I guess
being like this, this person.
But
I agree.
But
like, for the longest, Hayes is like one of my favorites, but this episode lost me. Just bringing in the whole cousin, being the whole extra, the whole arguing, because Hayes has been saying for the long. Like I know when people get into it in the heat of the moment, everything just kind of it's like a blur. But Hayes has been saying for the longest, like I don't want to be this person. Like he literally just talked to Rocky the previous episode about learning how to control your temper and like, being chill. But like I like Hayes, but he kind of lost me this episode.
Yeah, and then like. They do this is something that I've been meaning to bring up that I don't like that they do on the show, but like you can see them in the confessional struggling to like take up for somebody who's clearly wrong. Like even with Rocky was in the confessional trying to like I guess talk about the situation and give his opinion, and it was like he was basically like trying to like find a way to like make it Calvin's fault, but it wasn't really making sense. And I noticed that Tynell and Lilo also do that, where it's like, it's clearly this person's fault, but for some reason, y'all are trying to make it seem like this person is doing the most. But what we see is that person getting picked on by somebody else, or that person getting, harassed by somebody else.
Accountability.
Like allergic to accountability. Niggas is allergic to accountability for real. But for real, but they stopped fighting or they stopped arguing finally. I just wanted somebody to just stand up and be like, listen, can we do something else? But I guess they were entertained by it. But yeah, so Lilo and this is Tiff Woods comes through.
That wasn't Tiff Woods, that was Tynell. That was Tylenol. So
why was they both dressed like some Boston niggas? They both had their do-rags on, their hoodies. They I mean, obviously they are boys, obviously, so they dress like boys. It was just like they was just like niggas on the block. I'm just it's
like
funny
Trey,
that, like,
baby.
Right? Imagine pulling up in there like, hey sis, like what's good? Like that's the real diva and the gangster. No shade. But shout out to them. In they do-rags and they bubble jackets. But yeah, they come through, and I thought this was real convenient because now all of a sudden it's revealed that Lilo wants to fight Calvin. And so I'm like, that's interesting. You didn't really have that much fever when he was defending himself at the house meeting. It was giving like, I'm annoyed that I have to defend myself, but it wasn't given I want to fight. It was kind of given what he was given when they were all in the bedroom and he was arguing with them. It wasn't given like, I'm gonna fight you. I'm irritated and I'm gonna just argue with you. But oh shit, he said a week later. Wait, what happened a week later? Probably a week later from the accusations. Okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, it was weird. I'm like, it's real convenient, like that he just fought twice and now you conveniently want to fight him, like knowing that he just got into
after getting your wisdom teeth removed. Exactly. Baby, I want the strongest pills you got so you can send me on my way. I'm not thinking about fighting nobody if I just got my right. Like
I don't know what it
that's was. That's crazy. Was giving. Like I said, I don't want to sound biased, but it's really like if we were reviewing Bad Girls Club, like we will be on like if people were showing their ass, we would be like we would have our foot on their neck, just like with Julie and fucking all that shit. So I don't want people to feel like we're biased or that I'm being biased, but yeah, Boston Boys are some of the Boston Boys are being like really, really, really fucking weird. Like you said, if you really felt some type of way about Calvin making an accusation, you should have popped in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then he said, oh, I did remember somebody saying, I think it was Calvin that said it in the confessional that he apologized. But like, I just feel like, and that's another thing. I feel like it's kind of weird that you apologized, but like you still feel like you didn't do anything wrong. Like I'm the type of person where like if it's some shit like that, like me touching you, like I'm never gonna own up to some shit like that if I know I ain't do that. Like that's the hill I'm willing to die on. Like I'm gonna take that shit. Like I'm never, if I didn't do it, I'm not gonna apologize because I know I didn't do it. But the fact that he apologized, I was just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, we know that he touched him for sure because he agreed or he said, you know, yeah, I touched you. But I don't know. Wait.
Pick the comments in.
And the answer made no sense.
All up in it. Oh. Down further.
Should I? Jalil started all the drama. What we don't know. Let us. Oh, he said. He said, I don't think I started it. Enabled, maybe. Oh, enabled from behind the camera though. See, that's how you knew. That's how you knew to be in the bathroom because you.
There you go.
But see, listen, a producer gonna produce. A producer gonna produce.
Baby.
Why not?
Listen, as long as you're in our head, Limison and Lumison, it's all good.
Right.
Start this kind of drama, not that other, you know.
But yeah, him wanting to fight.
It's funny.
Starting. Oh, I'm screaming. But yeah, him wanting to fight him was real convenient. Like,
I feel like
and then
Ace might have put a battery in his back and talked Lilo into fighting Calvin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Some of these people are saying like they say one thing in their confessional and then they're doing something. They're contradicting themselves on the show.
It's called producing. You started it, baby. It's okay. Okay, let's. I'm just.
Listen, we love all you guys. We just love all you.
Right. We gonna keep the peace. We just gonna
keep the peace.
Yeah.
But yeah, like not Calvin. Lilo won the Rumble. After apologizing and after getting his teeth removed, was like, who the fuck even okay him coming into the house with gauze in his mouth? Like, sir, what was your
they ain't even got security. So like, I mean, no shade, but who was really gonna be there to be like, oh, you shouldn't. She remember old boy got cracked in the head, and he came back like it was nothing. Poppy. Wait. Who got cracked in the head? Oh, somebody got hit in the head with something. No, he got that knot on his head. Probably got the knot on his head from
Oh yeah.
Was it fighting Justin? And he ain't go to the hospital as far as we know. Had a whole concussion, probably.
Put the ice pack on his head.
They said drink this Hennessy and shut up. This will calm you down. Like
drink this tequila and just sit on down. You'll be good.
Right. You'll be all right. But yeah, so did you feel like he really wanted to fight Calvin?
Hell no.
Because even in the confessional, he was like, if I want to fight, I'ma just fight. Like if I just want to fight.
Rocky
I'm like,
said
Lilo,
the same thing,
really?
like
What?
deflecting. Like it's gonna look like he wanted to fight, or like he just wanted to fight Lilo in the moment, but no, he been wanting to fight. Like, well, if he been wanting to fight, why didn't you fight when he made the damn accusation? Lilo was looking for a moment.
Yeah.
No, he was looking for a moment. That's why he wanted to fight Calvin. But
yeah. I was like, damn, so convenient. After you got your teeth pulled, you trying to lose a couple more? I'm just playing. But yeah, they fight. I didn't really see what really happened because like it was just given like body. Like I didn't know who was who. They both had on durags, I think. But
I think Lilo was in a white t-shirt and Calvin was in like a gray hoodie. Gray hoodie. Yeah.
I just couldn't really see what was happening, but he said honestly that day was the worst. Then it seemed like it's only aftermath. If only the aftermath was on the camera. Ooh. Well, I mean, if you wanna give your spiel on a review with us at some point, let us know. Yeah. Tell your side of the story. The aftermath.
Jaleel, the Hayes interview was scheduled for supposed to be at 9:30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we might have to reschedule that. We're not sure, but yeah, this episode. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not biased, but the Boston boys are just kind of moving. They're moving really weird. They think as one. It's like nobody really has a brain for themselves. No shade. It just really seems like people just really can't think.
I think they see it as like
not really people. Hayes started off like that, but this episode is blurred and cloudy. Rocky is sometimes like he could think, but I don't know. It's just so much hate towards like Calvin, and I don't know why. That this.
Some people were saying because he was small. I also saw some bullshit in the comments about how like I guess Calvin can't feel a type of way about being touched by Lilo because he was in the shower with Case, and I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
Right.
Like, I'm like, he can do whatever he wants with whoever he wants. Like, if he don't want to be touched by you, that's his business. Like, he could do things with other people and not want to be with you. Like, I don't see why that gives you the right to want to touch somebody.
But, yeah, I think Hayes said that. Like I said, as much as I like Hayes, he's been moving funny. Like,
I ain't like that.
How would you feel a type of way about being touched when you was in the shower with Case? I was like, that was a whole different type of energy.
Yeah, I'm like, that's two different people.
Fucking, like, that's somebody he knows. That's somebody he's been spending all his time with since he's been in the house. So
why does this kept? That's somebody he's attracted to. No shade. I'm not saying nothing about Lilo because I don't think Lilo is like ugly or anything. But like, I just don't think he's into Lilo. Because I feel like if he was into him, he probably wouldn't have cared. He probably would have joked about it, and But I feel like because he's not attracted to him, he felt uncomfortable, which makes sense. Like he reserves the right to feel that way. But,
I think that's something else you said when Lilo was like, "I'm a freak bitch. I feel on people. That's what I do." Like, first of all, it has to be consensual, homeboy. Like, you have to make sure that the person is on that type of energy. Like, you can't just get drunk and be like, "Ooh, like this nigga cute or he's attractive, so I'm gonna feel on him." Like, no, like that is not how the world operates.
I didn't ask him to touch him. Like, come on now. Yeah, I mean, it was given consensual. That was given consensual, but the Lilo situation wasn't. But see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he was into him, he would have gave him consent because you like him. But if you're not into that person, and then I feel like when you touch on somebody or when you like get super like intimate with somebody, you kind of running the risk of them rejecting you. Like it could go well, they could like reciprocate, or they could be like, nah, this isn't, I'm good. Like I'm uncomfortable. And that's just something you got to deal with. Like,
also deep cut, but it's like grown woman heels. It's something you got to deal with.
You and these deep cuts. Shout out to Queen of the Ring, but I really wish I had more time to get y'all to the reunion. I you know what, it would have been interesting to go. I'm not even gonna lie.
You know what?
Just
it ain't y'all. It's these insensitive fuck ass 9-to-5s that we work in. So if y'all want to get us to Boston for bills, I will DM y'all my employer. Y'all reach out to these motherfuckers and let them know the Carry has somewhere to be in Boston. So, because they playing with my money, they ain't playing in my face with colored eyes. Never that. But they play with my time. They play with my PTO. So yeah,
playing with the PTO. Yes, we wish we could be there.
I definitely wish.
I feel like some of y'all are definitely a vibe in person. Like I feel like. Notice I said some, no shade, but some people I'm like, ugh. But you know, if Tiff would show up, definitely.
Yes.
But Tynell, I don't know. You know, I don't know about all that. But yeah, well, we were supposed to interview Hayes, but I guess he got busy. He be turning up though, so I don't know. Maybe he was in the middle of another turn up session. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Our last interview with him, he was like,
he had to go in the bathroom to
right
to get some.
But yes,
quiet
Calvin, Jaleel, Case.
Yes, thank y'all for being here.
Boy. Yes, y'all are more than welcome to come back after the reunion and give more tea, give your spill. We definitely want you guys back. This show just seems like it's a lot of behind the scenes drama.
Right.
No shade to the producer.
Definitely want to
directors, but
hear y'all speak on it.
Definitely here for that. Definitely looking forward to it. But
you said, well, I hope I won. Yes, you are. For real.
How many more what's this, episode 9?
Yeah.
Do y'all know how many more episodes are going to air until like the season wraps?
He said it's a lot. It's a lot of smoke. I need to stop with these random ass memes in my head. But it's a lot of episodes left. It's that I found out when everyone found out I was gonna really get up for y'all for media. Wait. What do you mean by that? No. But yeah, this episode was, like I said, was it short to you too, or was it?
It was.
It felt short to me.
It was. Basically, it was just a lot of arguing and fighting. Would you rather have been a lot of arguing and fighting, or a lot of arguing and fucking? Let us know in the comments.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, so I guess arguing and fucking. I guess consensual. Consensual and sensual. All right. As long as it's consensual, that's
it's always consensual. But definitely arguing and fucking. My goodness.
Oh, he said 3, maybe 4, so that's not bad.
Okay.
Just give it.
If I'm on my Kill Bill shit, maybe arguing and fighting. It just depends on the movie.
Ooh, okay. Fighting. It's a lot of bathroom action. Fighting in the bathroom, showering together in the bathroom.
Bathroom action, deep cut, or green room action. Joe Budden.
I'm gonna say green room action. He don't want no green room action with me. I said, what does that mean? Like, what's that supposed to be? But it's a lot of bathroom action going on here. I rather had filmed my own scenes outside of the house. I feel like we don't really get a lot of like scenes of like people showing like what they have interest in. Like, does anybody like do music or like art? Like, is anybody trying to act or like I don't know. Like, I feel like we still don't really know much about the people on the show, like outside of like who they don't like on the show. We know Calvin got a little situation back home. We found that out. But outside of that, and then we know about Case. Case spoke on his like family, like his brothers and his dad.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that, but we don't really know much. Oh, and then we know about I know you laughing about the comment, but we learned about Rocky's mom.
Which I was laughing at Calvin's situation at home. Case spilling his tea.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, hey, seemed like he had a right to do what he did. All right, so he said, "Actually, I'd rather have slept the whole season, like in a bed, or." I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I'm dead. Consensual fighting over arguing for me. Yeah, I mean, I think the arguing gets a little tiring after a while. But like I said, it was kind of funny. Like they were both saying some funny shit. Like, I do it all, and it wasn't even a topic. Ooh, okay. He said, you can get all of this. This ain't the come up. I know, but still, like, I want to see them like do stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't want to just see people fighting and like drinking and shit. I want to see like who they are. Like when they had that conversation on the balcony, that was a real like moment. Like they was really like kind of bonding and like talking about shit that is gonna make shit that's gonna like matter like years from now. Like shit that they working on, you know? Like fights ain't really gonna matter years from now, you know? Mm-hmm. I know it was keeping up with Calvin. It's definitely some breakout stars from this season. But, yeah, that's all we got.
Co-host, before we sign on, let me ask you. So this kind of, it started off as the K show and is kind of gearing towards like the Calvin show, the Calvin and the K show. So Calvin being a replacement, who does Calvin kind of remind you of, like an iconic bagger replacement? Like Rocky. Okay.
Rocky from season 10. If you watch Bad Girls Club, Rocky from season 10. Just because like I feel like, well, I don't even want to say Rocky from season 10 because I feel like she kind of did some things where I'm like, okay, I can see why people didn't like her. But I feel like the like response was like way worse. Like they really didn't like her for like no reason.
I'm gonna say Ashley from BGC6.
Ashley.
Really,
pretty ass Ashley. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ashley from BGC6. Okay. Remember, she walked in and it was kind of like, we'll get to know you, but there's like this.
I can see that.
Then she ended up tussling with Corey, which will be Calvin versus Hayes, and then just but
they calling him Camila. Like I
can see that.
You need to have an iconic scene where you on the phone with. He should have been on the phone with his gay mother or his gay father. I'm sorry, whichever his gay parent. And I feel like he should have dropped the phone to like run up, and then they could have fought. Kind of how.
I don't hear. They tried to tell me while I was asleep. Case is actually giving Camila. Like,
yeah, I could see that.
Case is giving Camila. Minus like Case is original, but when Case is popping on the girls, they fell in line. Like, oh, we don't want no smoke with you. Just like when Camila was popping on the girls, they was like, we don't want no smoke with you.
Even after Rocky fought Case the first time, it was given like, okay, I don't want to fight again. Like that's just what was given from me. Like I don't think he was scared of Case, but I just feel like he was like, okay, I don't want to fight again. We fought once, it's over.
I kind of Calvin that, like, but I didn't want to seem biased when he pulled Case to the side. I was like, I want to apologize. I was like, are you apologizing because you really want to move forward, or are you apologizing because you don't want to rumble with this man? I mean, both are okay, but it was kind of giving. I don't want to fight Case anymore. I don't want to have another fight with Case anymore.
Oh wait, let me add. Hey, can you hear us?
Hold on.
But let me see. I did tell y'all in the beginning of my interview this season started after episode 3. Now we on episode 9. What y'all think? I mean, honestly, it's been like going this whole like time, I think like the fighting and stuff like that really kicked off. I mean, well, they was fighting in the beginning too. I don't know. It's been consistent. What you think, Troy?
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Yes, what's up?
I had just gotten. I'm sorry. I had just gotten out of work, literally. Like I had to zoom all the way over here.
Oh no, you all good. Like real quick, how do you pronounce your name? I don't want to mispronounce your name.
It's Safion.
Savion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Savion, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself before we get your opinion on the show?
Well, my favorite color is pink and blue.
I'm dead.
I'm a singer. I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. I model. I do some shots here and there, street shots. Working on professional shots now. I'm on a panel on YouTube, and I deliver some content. And I'm a funny person, but I'm very standoffish at first because I'm an introvert. So
I can see that. I feel like
yeah. So, but what are we talking about?
Well, what were we talking about before he joined in? Damn, what was we saying? What did you think of like the episode? Like, what were your like general thoughts?
We talking about Bad Boys Club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That episode was a little cringy to watch. Before I go on my little rant, I'm going based off of honesty and what I saw and what I was personally told, but more so what I saw and putting two and two together with common sense. So I feel like starting from the beginning, I feel like that whole altercation with Hayes, I call him Hazel because I terrorize him a lot. Yeah, that's my little nickname for Hazel. So I terrorize him a lot.
You call him Hazel?
Mm-hmm.
Child.
So I feel like Hazel and Calvin, first of all, that whole altercation could have been avoided because I feel like there was nothing that needed to be said on both sides. And I actually watched the after show with Karan and them, and Calvin did admit that he was like, I said something to Hayes first, and that could have been avoided had I would have not. But because of however he was feeling that day, I feel like Calvin shouldn't have said nothing to him, and that whole situation would have never happened. That's just from what I've seen and from what I've been hearing. That's just how I feel. Now, that whole situation between them started based off of Calvin saying or making an accusation that Lilo with Justin. What I'm confused is why is Justin not speaking up of something that is that serious of that caliber? Why is everybody, and you know what the problem is, since the beginning of episode 2, they all keep fighting, and I feel like because they all keep getting involved in stuff that has nothing to do with them taking up for the other party. If everybody would just stay out of stuff and let the people who actually have the problem settle it, whether they talk it out, fight it out, I feel like that would have never happened. I feel like that would have never happened because.
Do you think that like
everybody I just feel like everybody
should have like? Do you think Calvin should have brought him to the side and like talked about it, or like how do you feel about him bringing it up and Calvin bringing it up amongst the group instead of pulling Lilo to the side? Because I know that was like
that's a serious accusation. I feel like Calvin should have been off screen because we don't know Lilo personally. I don't know him like that. I'm actually going to the reunion next week, so I'm gonna get the chance to meet all of them. Lilo's actually one of my favorites, but favorite or not, I'm holding everybody accountable as adults. I'm not holding my tongue for nobody, and it's not me trying to disrespect nobody. I'm allowed to tell the truth. And it's more so of giving advice more than just ripping people. I feel like nobody should have had that conversation besides Justin and what's his name? Lilo, because Calvin did bring it up, but Calvin brought it up to him, and I can't even remember if Case or K Sean is his name, if Case admitted to that too, or was like backing up that. But I felt like once that conversation was had, I feel like Justin should have approached Lilo and they should have had a conversation about it. Because it just seemed like Calvin was taking up for Justin, but Justin just wasn't saying anything. It just seemed like he didn't care. And I
Right.
hope that down the line, Justin doesn't make it a big issue because, and I seem to notice everybody don't make an issue out of something until it's later down the line. That's also a problem I'm seeing. Nobody wants to sit here and talk about it at that moment. It could be off camera, on camera. I know it's a show, they got to do it. But it seems like not only everybody is getting involved, taking up for the other party, getting involved in stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them. I feel like people are waiting longer down the line to have an issue with something. And I hope now that
Calvin
Justin
said
doesn't.
something that I also kind of agree with. I feel like he was touched too. That's why he brought it up. But I will say that like I feel like Justin could have also spoke on it as well, just because he was also touched. But I think he might have been speaking more from his perspective because he did say like he was touching on me, and even Lilo said like, well, you know, like I told you to move over or something weird like that. I don't know how that translates.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't say that neither party is lying because I wasn't there. I can't judge because I was not there. It's that's again, that's a serious. He's saying in the comments, are they in the comments? He's saying that it was an allegation. I was not there. I can't sit here and say you was right because that's like that's just I don't know Lilo. I don't know nothing. So I can't sit here and say that's right. Y'all truth is y'all truth. That's what the case. But what I'm confuzzled is the fact that Lilo has said in his green screen, "Oh, I apologize to Justin, even though I didn't care." First of all, that's a bad move. If you know, if you know you didn't do it, don't apologize for it. You said that in front of national TV. Now everybody's raising the eyebrow at you. And then my thing about it is that the reason why you wanted to fight Calvin, or because that whole
I do remember him saying this though. I told Lilo in the moment when it happened, the cameras didn't catch it because that's when they did the whole like he was like, "You need to move over" or whatever. I guess because they was in a bed together. But I also feel like you don't necessarily have to.
I told Lilo in that moment when it happened, the cameras didn't catch it.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing though. Again,
but I feel like you don't necessarily have to like say something in the moment. Like I feel like it takes a minute sometimes for people to like. Because when shit like that happens, sometimes you be in your head like, well, damn, am I overreacting? Like, and then some people be scared to say something because they'll look at the way that they responded. So, like, I don't think you should wait until like the end of the season and be like, you touched me and I feel uncomfortable. But like, I can see you waiting a couple days and being like, you know what, let me talk about this, you know?
Absolutely, because here's the thing, like I said, it's a serious topic and I can't force them to come out their mouth or whatever the case may be. But I feel like that should have been an off-camera situation. No matter how anybody tries to spill it, tell it, that is something that should have been off camera. I don't know if Hazel got mad because of the fact that he probably was like, "You accusing my friend of something, but you were involved in it." Because I was not there, but we all know how. And I'm not saying I'm taking a different situation. I can't say we've all, but I've seen things to where I knew some shit was wrong and I've addressed it the next day and that person didn't believe me or just didn't give a fuck about it. It wasn't until the person who left that told that person exactly what I had said because that person came up and told me. Now all of a sudden he gives a fuck about it and it was my fault. I wasn't even there. And then when I stopped it. So I didn't see it in the action. That whole scene just brought back so many memories. It bothered me.
I think it's common too. Like,
but I just feel like, but I don't know if Hazel was just like, okay, you're throwing out a serious accusation about my friend and you was involved in it too. That's probably what he was thinking why he got mad at Calvin in the first place. But I still feel like nobody should have had that conversation besides Justin and Lilo. Everybody getting involved in it is the problem.
I could see that.
And then he fought Hazel, and then he fought Steven. Why? I don't really know why. Steven has his own issues with him. Um, they didn't jump him. I don't think Steven and Hazel would ever jump Calvin or anybody of that matter. I think they know better than that. Especially like Steven wouldn't do that. But I feel like Case and Justin could have, and Case did this towards the end. But I feel like they could have did a little bit more, even though that they're cool with them. But I feel like it looked like everybody was attacking Calvin, and it's all over because of what Lilo did to Justin. But the person that is involved in it once again is not speaking up. So at this point, it's like I get where Calvin was coming from, but it's like if Justin ain't speaking up about it, it ain't no point in keeping it going on and on.
I do feel like I do agree with this comment though. Like the problem is like the liquor. I feel like the liquor is the problem for a lot of situations. But I do feel like the liquor is kind of a problem. But going back to the whole situation with Lilo, honestly, like I understand what you mean when you say that it's a serious situation. But honestly, I don't feel like it necessarily has to be, especially if Lilo didn't have any nefarious means. Like I feel like if he genuinely thought he was asleep, or if he genuinely thought he was awake, he could have just been like, "Oh, my bad, your eyes was closed, but I thought you was just chilling. I thought you were still awake." And then they
But I
just could
still
have had a
wouldn't have done it though.
conversation
I don't know
about
y'all
you
like
wouldn't have did
that.
what.
Listen, I wouldn't. I don't know none of them like that, so I wouldn't be touching up on anybody, not
Oh
judging
no,
anybody
that's
else. But
real. That's real. But I feel like, I mean, if he did it, he did it. So I just feel like if he was just like my bad, because they didn't even seem that angry about it. It's not like they were about to fight him for it. So he just said you made me uncomfortable, and he could have been like, "Oh, my bad," and then
but
could have
but
just
here,
talked about it.
right. But my thing about it is when they were arguing in the room, that's when Lilo was walking out the room, and he was arguing with Case. He wasn't arguing with Calvin as much. It was more so with him and Case. And I think they said that he did address it, which is why that argument in that room had happened. Because I pay attention. Why did you not want to fight them then? And then on top of that, it's like you were arguing with Case. Why didn't you fight Case if you felt some type of way? Why would you wait until everybody's attacking one person, whether it doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong, and then now you want to fight? And then what bothered me was that um Justin blocked him, and then Lilo sized them up, and Justin got out the way. Why would you get out the way? My whole thing would have been to diffuse the problem, diffuse the. I know it's more of them than it was on the other side, but it's like I don't know. I just feel like that whole nobody should have had that conversation besides Justin and Lilo. Everybody throwing their 2 cents into it, it just made it even worse.
No, I agree. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard to like not have an opinion if you're in the house with them. Like I could see them like speaking on things even if you're not in it, but I do feel like that does cause like more problems because you get like people influenced by other people. I still don't feel like Justin was that mad. He just seemed more confused if anything because he was asleep. So he was just kind of like, I was asleep. I don't know. Like I guess you were touching me.
But
Like I
but
don't know.
but Calvin explained it to him. He kind of told. Well, I don't know. He brought it up to him, and then they had that meeting, and Calvin had brought it up. But I felt like Justin should have brought that up. Like you got the information, you could have been like, so it was brought to my attention that so and so, that some people he probably may do it later on in the season, but it's just like that should have been addressed right there and then or away from everybody because now look what happened.
If y'all are still in the chat, like can y'all let us know like did he feel some type of way? Did Justin feel some type of way? Like I mean, because y'all were in the house with him, so like how did he feel about it? Because we didn't really see him like really speak on it. All he said was that he was asleep. So but he didn't really seem like angry or like distraught or anything. So I kind of would want to know like how he really felt about the situation. It
Uh,
also seemed
um,
like the other side, the like Boston dudes, it felt like they were really upset because it seemed like they thought that Calvin was only bringing this up because he doesn't like the other side. Like he doesn't like them, so he was kind of using this as a way
But
to
it, but it wasn't just him that brought it up though.
Right, but I because the sides are like it's the
They're
Boston and the
divided.
non-Boston. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
they're divided. It's clear.
yeah.
But I just feel like I don't care what nobody say. I really feel like Lilo just fought him because everybody else was jumping on him.
Oh yeah,
That
definitely.
just made no sense. And I don't care who get mad. That's just my opinion. We're going based off of what they, as grown men, have showed us, and I feel like it was Calvin, and I feel like it was just.
I can respect that. I'm gonna wait till he speaks
I
on it.
just feel like Lilo just fought Calvin because everybody else had fought him.
I mean, yeah, after like them two fights back to back, yeah, like I could see wait, let me see. Justin is really how he is shown. He didn't really say much from what and then like I'll finish reading his
But the
comment.
thing that I'm confused about, and this is no, I really like Justin, and I'm not trying to disrespect. I was really hoping that Justin would put one of these niggas in their place because from the last show, and nobody's caught this on, but from the last show he was on, which was the come up, he was flipping. Well, he wasn't flipping tables, but he was banging on tables. He was going irate for whatever made him angry. When Mitch would
Right.
say something, he would go crazy. He said something to Spanky. So I'm thinking that, okay, so he wouldn't have a problem being on this show because that's kind of what this show is about, kind of. But it has its elements, like it has a good formula to it. You get what I'm saying? And now he's on this show, and it's just like he's just. And I prefer this chill Justin, but it's like they've been trying to punk Justin in them for some time now. So it's like, why are you just like letting them just, like continuing? Like it's obvious. I feel like Lilo really wants to fight Justin, but I feel like it's kind of like I don't want to get. I'm not gonna say who get the. I don't know who could win who, but I'm just saying, for example, I don't know if it's this whole like I don't want to get beat up or I don't want to lose in front of camera because the whole world's gonna see it and I don't want to get embarrassed. But it's just like I don't know. I just feel like the Justin from the come up is needed on this show because they keep coming for them and it's just like okay,
You think they
how many
coming
times
for
can you turn the
you
how
think they
long can
coming
you
for
turn the other
Justin
cheek?
though?
I feel like they're gonna come for him next because they
I'm
can't they had a problem with Case. They ganged up on Case because of what he said. Not all of them. I don't think Hazel ganged up on him. I think he stayed out of it. Rocky had an issue with him, and we seen how that they handled it. But when he said something about it's 5 versus 1, that's when they all were like, you know, like Case, why'd you say this and that? And we seen what Case gives, and Calvin and Steven had a problem. Hayes is Steven's cousin, and when it comes to family, anybody's gonna feel, your emotions is gonna rise. I get it, but Hayes could have jumped in that he didn't, but until they had that conversation, that's when I don't know, it just went left, and now it's not everybody because Rocky's not involved, Tynell's not involved. Who else is on the
yeah, some
show?
people are just over it.
Yeah, like
This
it's
is
just
kind of
like
tea though. Like they plan to attack me that day. Hayes kept saying it. So like, who specifically, Calvin? Like, did they? Was it Tynell, Lilo, and like who out of that group was planning to attack you that day, or was it just Lilo talking about how he wanted to fight you? Um, they talk. Wait, they talk ish about Justin behind his back. I mean, I believe it. He on the other side, so like. I could see them having something to say about all of y'all. And then he said next episode Justin does talk, so we gonna see that.
I hope so because I'm kind of this whole I like the chill shit, but this chill shit I'm over it. They keep coming for. He's gonna be next. I'm telling you because I feel like it's because, and I don't think that anyone's. I can't say that they're being bullies, but I just felt like from what I've seen last night, it looked like everyone was low key bullying Calvin.
I
It
can see
looked
that.
like it. I know editing plays a part. I know that everything doesn't get captured in like the sense of how like we want it, but it just it just
Because I was
wasn't. It just
saying,
didn't look good because
even in the review,
I even had a conversation with what's his name last night after I seen the episode. And I just said, bro, they tearing y'all up in the comments and they do not look good. And I was like, why would y'all, and he told me his reasoning, but like there was nothing said about them setting him up, but I just felt like whether or not it looks bad. Like, is there any type of resolution that y'all could come to fix it? Because this looks bad. Like this isn't even funny anymore. It's giving Zeus Network. Like,
mm,
how Zeus be like just doing the most. That's what it's giving, and it's just like
I
it
just
shouldn't
don't
have went.
like the whole
It
like you want to fight him because he said he was uncomfortable because you touched him, and you even confirmed that yes, I did touch you. So to me, it's like it looks crazy that you're like, I want to fight now. Why? You did touch him, you admitted to it, and now you're mad because he feels uncomfortable. You knew that was going to be a chance. That's a chance that could happen if you did touch him. So I just don't like that. Like you want to fight him just because he felt uncomfortable by something that you did. It's giving kind of predator vibes.
see, but nobody should have had that conversation besides again Justin and Lilo. But that situation, it should have been Calvin, Justin. Who else was in it? Steven, because they said Steven did some too, and Lilo, and they all should just had a conversation about it, just them, and they could
That's
have squashed
another
it. They should have did
take my
something. You
crown.
get what I'm saying? So it's
Shout out
just
to you,
like
Calvin.
I just feel like a conversation should have been had off camera about that because I'm not gonna keep repeating myself, but y'all know what I'm gonna say. A conversation should have been held off camera. That whole situation could have been avoided.
Do you think he had a right to bring up? And I mean, Trey, I want your opinion on this too. Like, do you think that Calvin had a right to bring up the whole like orgy gate? I guess you could say when they were all, I guess, in the living room together. I guess he wasn't in it at that point. I guess he had just heard some shit, but he had brought it up during the house meeting. Like, and then I heard y'all was doing shit, and that made me uncomfortable. Do you think he should have brought that up, or do you think he should have just stuck with the "you touched me and I felt uncomfortable"?
Are
Because he
they
didn't
in this?
really.
Are they in this? Are they in this chat? The boys,
Yeah, you can't see the chat.
Kayshawn. Oh, Calvin. I seen Calvin. I didn't know Kayshawn was in here.
Yeah, they both in here.
But I really hope. I
Y'all,
really hope that when I go to this thing, I hope that they just talk about it. And I hope that we can all leave off on some peace. And I hope everybody leaves with their limbs attached because they are all like, and there's not one ugly person on this cast. They all are beautiful in their own light. They all, you can see the thriving in all of them. And I don't care what nobody say, you know, and it just sucks how like it got this far, and then it just sucks.
oh, he said the apology was fake, but I have more tea. Stay tuned.
He did say that, and I was like, why would you sit there and say that the apology is fake? You said,
Yeah,
"Oh, I did apologize to Justin, but it was fake." If you knew you didn't do nothing, I wouldn't apologize for shit if I knew I didn't do
exactly.
nothing.
That's me,
So that
especially
just
some shit
makes you
like
look
this.
bad, and it's
Yeah,
just like I just didn't get like what like I'm not trying to have this woe is me for Calvin, but it's just like y'all all just look bad. It's just we got to do better. Like seriously, like I hope after this episode they could at least come to a common ground and talk about it, and somebody new fights because I'm sick of seeing Calvin fighting. Like somebody new need to fight, and I don't want to see Kayshawn fighting either. Somebody different, bring in a new replacement. Argue about who pancakes got flipped wrong. Like, I
I
just
feel
can't.
bad
I
for him
just
though. I
can't.
genuinely did because like you could just, like I said, you could just see like the like anger turn into just like him just like being like, I'm just so over it. Like you could just see him disassociating. Like I'm just tired. I just fought two people. Y'all are yelling at me. Y'all not really saying nothing. So it's just kind of like,
See,
what?
here's the thing though. Some I asked. Karan had put up something about hosting, and I interviewed people from Zeus Network. So I studied the show, and I've been doing solo interviews with people from Chasing Reality. I am gonna have some of these boys like Calvin and them for interviews and all that. So I asked them to host a reunion because I would I would ask the questions everybody's scared to ask because you get these hosts that sit here and be kissing ass and I'm not going. I want to be friends with this person, so I'm not going to ask this question that the fans want to know. No, I would have asked all the questions, but I would have did it in a respectful manner to not act like I'm getting involved in their beef, but I would have did it in a most respectful manner. If they're not uncomfortable to answer it, then they don't got to answer. We can move on. But he ain't say nothing back to me. But I was really hoping I could host this reunion. But
I mean, I think he might host it though. I think because
he put up something saying he put up something that he was looking for a host, and I inboxed him, and I got my ticket, but he didn't respond after that. And I would ask the real questions. Like I would get down to it. I would try to talk to them, and if I was to check them, or like how I'm saying now, this is not me ripping them. This is me giving them advice and trying to because it's not my job to get involved in their drama. But it's like, how can I give out some words or at least try to make somebody else see the other person's side or get them to listen and see like, okay, well, let's word it in a different way. Do you feel? And if they don't feel, then it is what it is because they all grown. So it's like,
Yeah, they grown. They who's the youngest in the house? I don't even know. Like
I think Kayshawn is because me and Kayshawn are the same age actually. Like me, Kayshawn, Rocky are all the same age, and somebody else. Steven is too, I think. No, he's not. Yeah, Kayshawn and I are the same age.
They all look like early 20s. I would say.
They all look good.
Hey,
yeah,
I know.
What is that called? The background of the studio.
Yes, Tiff Woods. Tiff Woods is the youngest. Yeah. He just by the way he acts too, you could just tell that he's like more of the like the baby of the group, But
Did you
I see Hayes in the
I think Hayes is in the
yeah. Let me see if I can. I don't know if he
backward.
Hola.
What's up?
Is that Hazel?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Yes,
What's up?
You a little more calm now, huh?
Yeah, because mind you, I just got home from being out because we just buried my friend today,
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She's laying to rest now, so she's sleep, She's at rest, she's at peace, so I'm leaving it where it is. But what's up?
So I was just up here telling them how I gave you a nickname and how I terrorize you and how I'm gonna still terrorize you when I see you.
Hold on, let me put my headphones in.
Not you gonna terrorize this man.
I am. I'm gonna terrorize him.
Who's terrorizing who?
I was telling them how when I was on the phone with Steven, I was terrorizing you. I gave you a nickname, and I tell them I'm gonna terrorize you again when I see you at the reunion.
And who are you?
You know exactly who I am.
No, I don't.
Hazel, yes, you. All right. He probably don't remember. He probably.
I don't want to be all like. Look, I don't want to put.
I was on the phone with your cousin like 2-3 days. Yeah.
That night. Look, my phone is ringing. See, everybody. As soon as I get home.
I'm dead. But let's see. Kay said I'm older than Ty.
But anyways.
Hello.
Hey, Keys.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
You said you can't?
I can hear you. Oh.
Oh shit, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hayes be lit, baby.
Right? He got a lot going on. Secondhand embarrassment. Okay. But yeah, I wonder what's coming up next. Like I know I don't know. I know I saw some fights in the super trailer, some more fights, but I don't know. I'm curious as to like how the relationships are gonna progress. Like who else is gonna like connect and like all that extra stuff.
They should have took a cabin trip together. Chasing Atlanta cabin trip.
Well, you know what happens at the cabin trip. They do a lot of more loving than fighting. So
well, that's what this should have done. I mean, allegedly they was loving on each other in the living room. So why not love on each other in the cabin?
So, I'm staying out of this.
Yeah. They should have took a cabin trip. That would have been real interesting. Go to the Poconos.
They should have took a group trip somewhere. Where should they have gone though?
Poconos. Poconos.
That's in what? That's the Pennsylvania, right? Or Massachusetts, somewhere.
Somewhere in there.
He said I would have paid that cabin trip dust. But
that's crazy. Where would you have like selected that the group go for a group trip?
Miami
would have been cute. Miami would have been.
That would have been.
Oh, the Poconos is in Pennsylvania. Interesting.
Okay, they should have went to Philly. That would have been interesting. Like, what's Philly giving? Like,
and they should have went and turned up at what's the It's Always Sunny bar? That's what they should have went and turned up at.
Patty's Pub. You stupid.
Patty's Pub.
Patty's Pub. Yeah, we wanted to go home. Now Miami.
I want to know how they all was able to stay in that damn house, that small ass house, because I want to know like. Was everybody from Boston, or was everybody literally get flied out? Because some people was from Boston, and some people I think was from not from Boston. So how did that work? Like everybody just met up on the weekends when they wasn't working.
Yeah, I think they said like the Boston boys. So like Hayes, Lilo, Tynell, Rocky. They all like, stayed like where they normally would stay, and then just came to the house, I guess. And then the people that got flew in or that came from somewhere else, they ended up staying in the bed, in the house, in the apartment or whatever. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Oh, is he?
Hayes is back in the back.
Yes, finally. Thank God, Jesus. I just put my phone and my iPad on Do Not Disturb.
I'm dead. You be going through it.
Yes, I go through it like because everybody wants to log in now that I'm at home. Like, what's up? Now, anyways, what's up? Because I've been wanting to do this interview. I got some shit to talk. Yes, and bitches is on it too. And I like how bitches are on it. Stay right up on them under them comments because I got shit to talk. Because bitches like camera time. So now, since you want to comment, I want you to stay in the comments and listen. So ask some questions, y'all, because we delayed on what was it, Friday? Was it Friday?
Yes,
I was having a ball on Friday or Thursday. Don't remember. I'm available right now. I just got home. So I'm very much available now. Do Not Disturb is on. So what's that?
Well, I got a question. Where did your beef with Calvin start? Like, where did the aggravation come from the beginning? Like, okay,
it started with him trying to say that we kicked him out the bed. No, bitch, you got up out the bed. That's what you did. Correct yourself. Let's be honest about it. You got up and out the bed and you went into the room with just in case. That's what you did. And when I seen you get up and leave, my black ass got up from that couch and I got on that bed with my own bed. Tell the truth. You're fabricating a fucking story. That's not true. Didn't nobody? You seen I was on that couch. You seen I wasn't doing the motherfucking thing. Why are you lying? Like, that's weird. Because I understand you want camera time. So I get that, but bitch, don't lie. And that's what he was doing. That's what was getting me frustrated. You're lying about somebody fucking fondling on my cousin and my friends, who I call my bros. Like, my nigga, I would never touch none of I would never do that. I don't stoop that level. I don't know what you and your friends do. I don't know what him and his friends do, but I don't do shit like that. Just like how he said, "Oh, I'm not here to do fondle on anybody," and "Oh, touchy, feely, bitch, you got in the shower with Case." Like, and you clean and you lift his balls up and cleaned his shit. So don't sit up here and act like you don't do that. Like you're not, you don't kissy, touchy, because you was behind closed doors. That's what you was doing. Like, stop fucking playing like you some like you're some fucking PG-13 ass boy. Like, everybody's grown. No, and that's what I didn't like about him. Bitch, you're making it seem like you didn't do the shit that you said you wasn't doing. You were doing behind closed doors, and it showed all on camera. And I was fucking surprised at some shit. So don't sit there and do that. That's what I didn't like about him, and he still does it till this day. Like, but it's okay. The reunion's the 23rd. I can't wait. My outfit just came too, and now I'm about to go get my sneakers. My shit just came today, and it's laying out on my motherfucking sofa right now.
Yes, pressed and ready.
Yeah, and I gotta go get my custom-made sneakers ready. That's what I gotta go do. I'm about to go get my custom-made sneakers taken care of, because bitches think they about to pop out.
So you were more upset with the fact that, like, he brought up the whole, like, I guess y'all messing around in the thing, and then so basically you're saying, like, you were mad that he brought up the fact that y'all insinuated that y'all were messing around. Yeah,
I didn't know what touching cousins and shit like that, bitch. I don't do shit like that. You got the wrong person. Okay, you got the wrong bitch. No bullshit. You got the wrong bitch. So for him to sit there and say that was weird, and all the bitches that's in the comments that are in the episode that just passed, and saying somebody tried to set him up and make a fucking ambush. Bitch, didn't nobody make an ambush originally, and people were telling me don't explain yourself to no fucking body, and I don't explain myself to nobody. But what social media is not gonna do is bash me like I'm some set up ass bitch. Originally, I came there. I was told that Calvin wanted to speak to me because he did not like me. So I said, okay, cool. What do I got to do? Like, I'm going to take off all my jewelry because I'm tired of fighting, losing my motherfucking jewelry every time I fight a bitch, because they want to snatch my motherfucking expensive ass jewelry off because I wear expensive shit. That's what I do. I don't know about everybody the fuck else, but that's what I do.
He said he didn't include you. So did you feel like it was kind of insinuated?
He did. He said touching cousins when we were all sitting on the sofa, when we were all sitting on that couch. Oh, I don't know what y'all were doing, but you said what you said. You said you made it seem like I got you. I kicked you the fuck out the bed and made you go in the room with Justin in Case. That did not happen. You felt uncomfortable because you seen what was happening, my nigga. You got the fuck up. You dispersed from the area. And you went in the room with them. Just say that. Be honest. And I got the fuck up. My little cute ass got up when I seen him get up. And I went in on that fucking bed. And I went to sleep. Not with Rocky. But Rocky was in the same bed with me. But we had separate motherfucking blankets. Tell the truth. You're not telling the truth. And then Rocky we got up and left.
Rocky was in a bed originally with Calvin. And then Calvin got up.
Yeah, he was in. Yes. He was originally. So originally, who was in the bed? So first, it was two beds in the sofa, a sectional couch. Boom, bam. I slept on the sectional couch. Rocky did too. At first, I don't know who was in the bed with Calvin. But I know it was either Lilo or Tynell. Don't know who. But I remember, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna be honest, because questions are gonna be asked when we get on the reunion. Of course, what the fuck? Was there fondling? I'm gonna be honest, yeah, but I'm not gonna say who did what. That's not my place. I know, but that's not my fucking place, So
was everybody aware?
Some were aware. I don't know if he was aware,
because
but
he said that
if you didn't catch on, boo boo, you should have caught on. You should have caught on. Don't know.
Ooh. Calvin, I mean, should I drop that would be messy.
He said that Justin was asleep and Lilo happened to be
with that part he's talking about. Yes, I see. I came in and I'm not looking at the comments and nothing, so I don't know what everybody's talking about right now because my phone's on the charger, but the nigga, okay, yeah, if he's talking about the Lilo situation with Justin and them, okay, boom. Yeah, he probably did go in there, fondo, touch, whatever. probably was being a little friendly or whatever. We all, if you don't know Lilo, get to know him. He's not a bad. None of us are bad. None of us are bad people. Personality wise, like we all are good fucking people. This is why I was frustrated with this house because they say they don't divide it, but then they're doing shit on Instagram. Like, let's talk. Let's be truthful. Like, with like you did like I had a fan send me something that Calvin did. You made a video. What did you make a video for? Because somebody made a video of me. So you took it upon yourself to go make your own fucking video for yourself. Just because a fan made a video of me. Because if y'all go look on my Facebook, there's a lot of people sharing my shit. Right now it's Team Hayes. Don't know. Can't speak for everybody the fuck else. I love everybody fuck else. No disrespect. But right now it's all about me. I don't know. Don't give a fuck. But I still feel away. I still kind of feel towards Case and all three of them because it's like, my nigga, what I see on Instagram, it's like, he'll say, niggas will say, oh, it's not like that, but then you're reposting, y'all repost each other's shit. Y'all don't repost our shit. Like I would repost. I don't mind reposting Justin or fucking Case's shit. I don't see not near one of them repost my shit. Yes, they might love my shit, but not near one of them bitches repost none of my shit. Case, Justin, and motherfucking Calvin reposts each other's shit. And I feel like y'all, that's shady. Like, that's weird because I could have swore because I have DMs. There's no beef. There's nothing like that. Like, whatever's going on in the fucking show, that's old. Whatever, there's no beef. There's all love. But it's weird. It's like, it's weird to me on social media. So that's why, when the reunion come, I'm gonna speak what I gotta say to all three of them because it's like I still feel some type of way. Like, I'm looking at bitches repost other bitches shit. Don't get me wrong, not calling nobody a bitch, but that's how I talk. Don't know if you like it or not. I don't give a fuck.
Calvin
that's
said,
that's how I see it. No shade. Calvin, we're not even gonna start with Calvin because Calvin, what you did was you blocked me. You only unblocked me because you only unblocked me from Instagram because of the fans. Let's talk about it because, bitch, I don't block no fucking body. If you know who I am, I don't block nobody. And, bitch, that's all. When I went to go look on his page, I was blocked. Straight up, I was blocked. Don't know what for. Don't know why. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if we fought. If we can rekindle and be cool, that's fine. But, bitch, I just feel like, he want the fame. He want to be the clout chaser, so I'm going to let him have that clout chase. Do what you want to do, period. Hey,
so did y'all come to an understanding in the house?
Nope.
Like after y'all fought?
He can't come to an understanding because he's still a little ass girl. He's still a little ass girl. He is. He's still a little ass girl. I came in the house after we fought, which is probably what? I'm not gonna spoil it because there's I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's there's some shit that's gonna go down in the other episode. But that's not that. I'm not gonna say too much. But after that episode, bitch, you could have came and spoke to me. You walked right out the fucking room and went straight upstairs to Case and Justin because you were scared. Be honest. You could have talked to me as a grown man. I wasn't on no shit. I sat there. You see me. He seen me off cameras. I wasn't on no shit. I was fine and dandy. Didn't say anything. He could have pulled me aside. Hey, Markel, can I speak to you real quick? Man to man. I'm a grown-ass man. I have my own shit. I have 2 dogs. I don't got time to be arguing. I don't know if everybody live with their mother and shit, but I don't live with my mother. I've been doing this shit for 3.5 years, okay? On my fucking own, all right? So when I say I'm an adult, I'm an adult, okay? I'm not a little kid. So if you could put your big boy panties on and speak to me like an adult, then yeah, I wouldn't mind him pulling me aside and be like, hey, yo, can I speak to you? I feel like what we had was unnecessary. Like, what did we fight for? He didn't do that. Calvin want to have a hair across his fucking ass like a little ass girl. That's what bitches do. So you want to act like that, continue to act like that. And so and I'm gonna stand how I feel. I don't give a fuck what no bitch feel. I don't care. If you can't be an adult and speak to me or pull me aside, because if I feel like if I pull him aside, he's gonna be on some shady shit, and I don't have time for bitches that be shady because it's not gonna be enough. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna clock you. No bullshit. I'm just gonna.
I got a question.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I got a question. So Hayes, do you feel like the aggravation started boiling when he was bringing up the whole fact about like the whole orgy thing? And do you feel like
Yeah,
it?
it got on my nerves.
Do you feel like because he said about what Lilo had did to Justin, do you feel like the conversation? Do you feel like Justin should have spoke up and he should have brought it up since it was about
Justin should have
him?
spoke up. Why the fuck is Case and Calvin speaking for fucking Justin? He got a mouth for his own. What are they speaking for him for? Everybody's grown in this house. I'm the oldest motherfucker in this crib. And that's the thing about it. And like I said, when I came on the show, I wasn't coming on the show to be a ghetto ass hood rat and want to fight everybody, because I was not there for that. I was here to get along with every fucking bitch in that motherfucking house, whether it's a bitch from Boston, whether it's a bitch from fucking Costa Rica. It didn't matter. I was there to get along and know everybody. So for bitches to feel like, oh, you divided the house, y'all did that. The outsiders did that. And don't tell me the outsiders didn't do that, because that's what the fuck they're doing right now. You bitches are reposting each other's shit up. Why y'all can't? Like, I asked them that question. Why they can't repost our shit up? Because I have no problem reposting Justin, Case, or Calvin shit the fuck up. But you know, I feel like they still got animosity. So you know what? I don't deal with that shit. I don't even bother to speak to them. No bullshit. Case, yeah, a little bit, but I still feel like Case is a little, you know, because what he's doing, your repost, you know, like you say, oh, you know, I wrote to him before, like, my nigga, why you can't repost my shit? Oh, you're a kii&carry, but you still don't do it. You still feel some type of way. Be honest. You niggas is not honest, bro. And I'm not with it. Because y'all think I'm Rocky. Y'all think I'm fucking Tynell and Lilo. I'm grown. I'm 27 years old. I don't got time for that shit, bro. Y'all niggas is that shit. If y'all gonna continue with that shit, kick that shit. So do not fucking speak to me. No shade. No shade. That's just, it's weird. I just feel like it's really weird, y'all.
I want to ask you another question, because I said this earlier in this live. Do you also feel like a lot of the problems have been happening since episode 3 because everybody's kind of getting involved by defending the other party who should be speaking up for themselves?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, that's why I said what I said. Don't put me in a category where it's like, oh, it's us versus y'all. Because, bitch, I'm trying to get to know y'all as well. I'm trying to get to know them. You know, don't nobody know. I don't know. You know, I don't know all of them as well, like that well. You know, as well as I know my fucking cousin Steven. That's my cousin. Hello, with the fuck Sandbox. I don't know Lilo and Tynell from Sandbox, nigga. I still got to get to know them, you know? So for them to feel like somebody was divine in the house, it was weird to me. And, you know, Case and Justin start that shit. Y'all started that. Either whether they how they feel they didn't, it looks like it. If you watch the fucking season, if you watch season episode 1 from now, you guys tell me who divided that fucking house up and who started talking shit about who first before anybody else could say anything. It was fucking Case and Justin. Come on, let's be honest. What the fuck? I don't need to lie about that shit. That shit's the truth. That shit speaks on the TV. And everybody that I speak to, I got fans that are inboxing me and shit like, you know, like you're one bitch that's a solid ass bitch. You didn't give a fuck about near one side. I didn't. I respect each side. I spoke to each person. I didn't give a fuck who it was. That's not me. I'm a grown ass man. I don't got time to be fucking picking and choosing sides, bitch. I'm networking here. I'm doing shit like that, you know? What if I want to go to New Jersey or go to New York to promote some shit? You know, I can use one of them, you know? But they, you know, people feel a sort of way, and I don't got time for that. If you feel that way, don't speak to me. Don't have me on social media. Why the fuck are you watching my shit? Don't do none of that. If you still feel there's like secret animosity, and I feel like they all got secret animosity with niggas. No bullshit.
So like going back to like you said, like they were kind of like the first ones just in the case to like say something. Are you talking about the Case show? If not, like
yeah, like not even the Case show, because I can give a fuck about the Case show. As well as Case said that was his show, I felt like it was my show. What the fuck? Diana Ross, wig on, honey. What's good? Who's checking who? Nobody. Don't know. But yeah, no, I wasn't. I was just more so aggravated at the fact that y'all try to divide the house up that fucking fast, and y'all didn't even get to know. You know, y'all. I understand that you and Poppy, that whatever happened with you and him, but don't make it seem like You know, I'm out like outside these fucking cameras. I chill with Poppy on a day-to-day basis. Don't nobody know I don't chill. I don't chill with that nigga. That's not my day-to-day friend. You know, that's not a nigga who I call. No disrespect to bro, love him down. You know, nigga, because we in the same community. But nigga, that's not my A1 day one. That's what niggas fail to realize. That's not an A1 day one. So for you to sit there and feel like, oh, it's Boston, it's Boston against me, and you know, like Case and Justin. That's what the fuck that shit look like, and I stand on it. It's gonna stay like that.
What did Justin say? Because Justin hasn't said anything this entire season.
He was more so whatever Case said. He agreed to what Case said. Like if y'all watch the fucking show, watch the show, y'all. Like watch it, just watch it and watch how he is. When Case says something, he agrees to it. Like, well, you're your own man. You're a one-man army. Speak for yourself. He couldn't speak for himself. Don't got no problem with him and anything like that. It's just, I just feel like he couldn't. The only nigga that I respect, no bullshit, is Case. Because Case spoke. Case said what he said. Case not even remind me. You know, he got a mouth like me. He speaks up for his fucking self. And I respect that nigga on that. No bullshit. That bitch said, if you bitches is going to jump me, it's not going to be a fair fight. Same shit I would say. If I'm in a house of bitches, I don't know. Cool. And I feel like they're going to gang up on me because y'all are from Boston and I'm an outsider. That I respect that. I fucking respect it. But bitch, before you think about that, before you jump to conclusion, speak to niggas before you jump to conclusion, because you don't know. Not everybody's like that, bro. I'm not like that. I'm a cool ass individual. Like, you can come to my crib, bitch. I'll cook for you. All that shit. Like, I don't got time for that. The fuck.
So like,
you can go.
In this episode, I was gonna say, so in this episode, like we know, like you fought Calvin and then your cousin fight. Did he fight him because of the whole like cousin comment, or did he just fight on your behalf? Like, what was the reason for him jumping in?
To be honest, I feel like he wanted to get a second round with him because that first round wasn't really too much in the bathroom. I feel like it wasn't too much either. There really wasn't nothing. I was upset at Steven because that's not what we do. We don't sit there and we don't let bitches. We don't sit there and we don't back and forth. And like I said, my cousin was mad drunk. Usually Steven don't do shit like that. So him standing and letting Calvin jump up on the toilet like that, nigga, Steven was sober. He would have been pulled him off that motherfucker, flipped him and all that other extra shit. So I was like, confused on it and shit. But no, I don't like people fail to realize that it wasn't an ambush. It wasn't no shit like that. Originally, I was meeting up with my cousin so we can go out for drinks. He was getting off of work. I was coming out the crib. No work that day. But, nigga, so I had to come film. We had to come film. So it was like, okay, boom, cousin, meet me at such and such because I'm filming. But then, that when I fought, that shit happened. And when I fought Calvin, I told him, of course, what the fuck? So he was already on his way. It wasn't like, oh, Cuddy, come get this nigga and da-da-da-da. Yeah, I said what I said in the video. Oh, my friends are going to get you one by one because, bitch, you was already running your fucking mouth before that. Prior to that. I was hearing, you didn't like me. You had words to say to me. You had words to say to such and such. Okay, so if you're a dog, bitch, why you didn't come downstairs? Or when you see me when I first walked in, say what you had to say. Like I said, I'm a one-man army. So when I was there by myself, I stood as one man. Okay? Without my cousin. The fuck? I don't know.
I got a question. Back to the whole Justin thing, because you said Justin agrees with Case on everything. Did you know that Justin was on the show before that? And do you feel like his personality was different from this show versus the show he was on previously?
Yes, totally. I watched, and this is the thing about me, I've watched bitches. So when I seen Justin on the come up versus him on the Bad Boys Club, I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Where's this Justin at? Like, where's this Justin that was on the come up? Where the fuck is he at? Like, he's not turning up. He's not scrapping with nobody. That's why I was kind of confused. Like, I don't know if Justin was trying to make a, like, change up his shit or whatever because of the come up or whatever fucking show that was. I think it was the Come Up New York. But Yeah, I don't know if he was trying to change that up and, you know, not fight and shit or whatever. But when I seen Justin on the come up, I'm like, oh, okay, Justin, all right. Niggas is speaking up. Niggas is screaming. Niggas is throwing hands. Like, oh, okay, this is what we giving. This is what we doing. Oh, okay, I respect it. But then it's like you come on the Bad Boys Club and it's just like, it's like LOVE. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like LOVE, love, between him and fucking Case, you know? And I'm not disrespecting nobody, and I don't give a fuck if anybody feels any type of way. DM me if you feel any type of way.
So did you get any type of like bonding or like did you get to know like
no I didn't. That's why I'm mad. Throughout this whole season it was nothing but divide. The house was divided. They didn't want to come out with us. They know they didn't want to come out with us. They didn't. They wanted to do their own thing, which is fine, but say that shit. Don't make it seem like somebody's coming here to start shit with y'all every time we come out, because I'm not that person. I don't know if y'all get that vibe with Tynell and all of them, but I'm a whole different breed. I'm my own person. So that's why I'm kind of upset and like telling Karan, like, nigga, if you do this season 8, I need to be on the season 8 too, because I feel like I didn't get to know Calvin. I didn't get to know Case. I didn't get to know Justin at the fuck all. I don't even know what the fuck favorite color. I don't even know their fucking favorite color. What the fuck? Like,
so do you feel like at the reunion, is there a way that you guys can at least come to some type of resolution to hear each other? Okay, this is where I was coming from. This is why I said how I said it. A miscommunication.
Don't know after I fight Calvin. I don't know. After I fight Calvin, if he still want to make amends because you ran your mouth, you're running your mouth on Instagram, you're doing too much for social media. You're being a clout chaser. That's what clout chasers do. Clout chasers do shit like that. And I respect it. Because he got a fan base, which I get. I fucking respect it. 10K, period. You got that. I give credit when it's due. But bitches like him, they can't give credit because they're a hater. You're too much into yourself. You're too much conceited because he's into himself and this and that, and you're so spiritual. You're evil a little bit too. You're a little bit evil. You got a little evil side to you too. Don't act like you're not evil, bitch. When I mean evil, I mean like you're conceited. You're like, like you're very prissy. Like I don't like bitches like that. Like, you know, and that's why I said I feel like me and him. It's like I don't feel like he can be an adult and speak to me as an adult because he does prissy shit. You know.
So you want to fight? So you want to fight him because he was talking shit on Instagram?
Yeah, I got. If he don't want to fight, then hey, if we want to argue down, we can argue down. Bitch, if I feel like you know, you're getting a little bit too rowdy, then he knows what it is.
So is there at least an open like, okay, like let's try to hear each other out first before we even bang, so we can where did you come from?
If he don't be cute, and got his little fucking his tone, because he has a tone. I don't like his tone. I'm far from everybody else. I will bop your shit if I don't like I don't like what I'm hearing. I don't like your movements, your gestures. If I don't like it, I will bop your shit. No bullshit. So, if, like I said, if he could be an adult and speak to me as an adult, we can talk. If he want to make amends, bitch, if you want to take a picture and take a shot after the fucking show, bitch, we can do that. But I don't need the weird shit. I don't need the 1 minute you're on 1 minute you're in my face, whippy doodle do that day, and then you're on fucking Instagram chapping your lips. I don't got time for that, because as y'all can see, I don't be on social media all fucking day. Okay? I don't do that. They do that. They be on social media all day. Okay? I don't be on social media all day. I don't do that shit. The fuck? I put a post on there and I leave it as that. The fuck?
At what point do you think like the divide really happened where like we are now? Like at what point in the house did you feel like, okay, I can't stand this bitch. Like we at war now.
When I heard that he was like, oh, Calvin don't I heard that he was like, oh, Calvin got words for you. I'm not gonna say who, but it was told to me that, oh, Calvin got words for you. He don't like you or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. And that was the day before, I think it was before we fought. And I was like, you don't want it with me. As I was walking out the house, I was arguing with him because it was like you were saying shit that I didn't fuck with, like fondling and touching and all this other extra shit. And then when I come to the house by myself, then it's like I hear it again. Oh, bitch, you got something to say to me. But
do you feel like it's a lot of he said she said that
yeah, it's a
people's
lot of
feeding to
he
both
say,
of
she
y'all?
say.
From
Yeah,
that's
and it's
feeding to both
like,
of y'all, trying to get y'all hyped up to go at it with each other. Like
yeah.
that's why I said,
But then
could y'all at
again,
least like just get to?
the fans send me shit. They send me shit, and they're like, I don't know if it's about me. I do not know if it's about me or he's saying it about me or whatever. Because I heard he likes to chap his lips on Instagram. He likes to write posts and all this other extra girl shit. That's girl shit. That's girl shit. That's what girls do. He like, you want to go back and forth on Instagram. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I don't do that. I don't do the arguing, the fucking keep posting back and forth. I say what I gotta say. I leave it at that. That's it. From when we see each other, we see each other. Okay? But I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like he got female tendencies.
Hey, so I'm gonna go back to like the beginning, like the actual division. Do you feel like, I'm not trying to be biased, but I kind of want you to put yourself in Justin and Kay's shoes. So when Case walked in the bedroom and he saw like the five of y'all in like the bedroom like talking, do you feel like that's when the division started?
Not really. Only because I already knew that was gonna happen. I already knew we was gonna go in the room and talk. I already knew that was gonna happen. I already knew it. But like I said, if y'all watch the fucking show and look closely, you can see him and Case are literally like bonding together. They literally, them two are clicked. They click right like that. Okay, you see Case, you see niggas trying to, speak to each other and shit or whatever, but no. And when we were sitting in the room, I don't really feel like it was that divided. I don't feel like it was divided. Yeah, we were in there to speak to, on how we feel about, because we know each other. Not know each other, but we're all from Boston. We all know of each other and shit. Just like you and Case, like him and Case, they walked. Y'all probably went and walked in the fucking room and spoke about us. Who knows? Whippy.
So were y'all in a room? Were y'all in a room kicking it like before or after Case was like making out with y'all? No shade.
Damn, what's we? I think it was after. If I'm not, I believe it was after. I want to say it was after. I do want to say it was after. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I wanted to say if it was after.
You said that you said you weren't really bothered by Case saying that it was his show. Like, why do you think it bothered like some of the other people so much? Because I feel like
the girls are young. The girls are young. The girls get mad when you say certain things. I'm grown. I don't give a fuck. I got my own shit. I don't care. I tell people that you can say this is your show all you want. This is my show. This is my shit. Okay. You can say all you want. Oh, this is my show. Da, da, da. Bitch, but I'm walking the fuck around like this is my shit and this is my show. And I come as y'all see, I was leaving and coming and going as I please because you know why? It's really my show. So don't know.
Do you feel like
didn't get aggravated with it?
Do you feel like it's a lot of following going along? Like, do you feel like people are just getting mad because somebody else is getting mad, or somebody want to fight because this person wants to fight? You get what I'm saying? Instead of fighting the right people, or at least talking to people,
that's how
the right people.
That's how I felt with Rocky. That's why I spoke to him and told him, like, my nigga, there's a certain time and it's time and place for certain shit, And when I feel like Lilo and Calvin, I didn't think they had to fight either. I don't know if y'all see me in the video, like, get him, nigga, because it wasn't. I don't think it was that fucking serious.
I agree with you.
I don't think it was.
I agree with you.
Now when people say, when I was looking at the comments in the YouTube, like on YouTube and shit, and seeing what they were saying, like like in the comments, reading the comments and shit, I felt disrespected because bitch, you took my picture off the wall and you said you was going to spit, piss, and whatever the fuck else she was going to do to it. So I felt like, bitch, now that's just like disrespect. Yeah, that if like, you know, you could rip my picture the fuck up, whatever, rip that shit the fuck up, throw it, whoosh like it's snow. But bitch, me, you know, you said, oh, bitch, you know what? I'm gonna take your picture and I'm gonna spit on it and I'm gonna piss on it and and throw it in the fucking toilet, bitch. Okay, I did feel disrespected. Yes, I did. Okay, I don't know if I was being a hypocrite or not. I don't give a fuck. I just felt like, you know, that's really disrespectful. Like, you know, you didn't just rip my picture up and throw it, but you went and took my shit, pissed on it, spit on it, and threw it in the toilet. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Was that your breaking point? Because I feel like right after that,
that was my breaking point. Yeah.
So
as y'all can see, that was my breaking point, nigga. I'm like, oh yeah, what we not about to do is we not about to sit up here and take my shit off and throw my shit in a bitch. I said it. I said it as I scribbled on his fucking on his picture. I said, I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I said, but you're not the king. I said, I'm not gonna write on your face. I said, I'm just gonna scribble. You're not, you know, you're not the king with the crown. But you got mad. You was intimidated. You was mad about that shit, bitch. Bitch, I walked in there fine, and it just seemed, oh, he thought he's the king. Ah, bye. You ain't the fucking king, nigga. Scribble.
I feel like all the fights have happened over pictures.
Yeah.
Like all the fights in the house have happened over pictures. It happened with Poppy case. It happened with Rocky and case. It happened with you and Calvin, and it happened with
not him and
somebody else. But that was different. But I feel like most of the fights happened over pictures. Everybody was mad.
The house has this weird dichotomy of y'all either fighting or like doing like or loving on each other, if you will. Like, did y'all have moments like, okay, so we saw the moment on the balcony when people were talking about like what they wanted to work on. Were there more moments like that in the house?
No,
or were those kind of few and far
I wish there was moments. No, I would say more so Calvin, Case, and Justin had those moments. And like said, bitches didn't call our phones the next day and bother to be like, oh, well, let's go out for breakfast, even though they told us, oh, we're going out for breakfast the next day. Nobody called our phone the next day. Nobody bothered to say anything. Bitches just got up and went out. We had to find on social media that these bitches went out for breakfast and did this and did that. So the shit y'all see them going in the stores and having conversations with each other, they had those moments with each other. They had those moments to get to know each other. They didn't want it, and I know that and if correct me, like if they're on the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. Did y'all not want to get to know us? Because in my fucking eyes, none of you bitches did. Not a Case, not a Justin, not a Calvin, not near.
You know what I think?
Wanted to get know us.
You know where I think that your frustration stems from? I feel like from hearing this, it feels like you feel some type of way because you feel like you were put in a category of something that wasn't there, and you were open to getting to know them, and it wasn't like that, and it just blew out of proportion because of other parties. That's why I said this whole thing is a whole misconception. This whole thing is a misunderstanding.
It's straight like that, but then when bitches feel like, oh, you know, they feel like they got one up on you, it's like, okay, well, you continue to feel like that. I'm not about to sit here and kiss your fucking ass because, bitch, you don't know me. I don't know you. You don't know me. But what I was trying to do to get to know you, but you don't want to. So what I'm not going to do is try to sit here and push myself to get to know you, and you don't want to. I'm not a bitch like that. If I feel like they don't want to get to know me, fuck you. What the fuck? I got my own friends. I'm in my own city, bitch. I am the shit in my own fucking city, bitch. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, but I get around. Go ask somebody about me. Niggas know who the fuck I am in the state of Massachusetts. No bullshit. From Dorchester to Roxbury to fucking Cambridge to Charlestown. Everybody knows who Hayes is. No bullshit. Like, that's what I'm like, you know, I don't need a name from like, you know, I'm only coming on this show to get a fan base up because like, bitch, I want to be on shows. I want to be on movies, you know? I need to be rich. The fuck?
Like, use your platform as a step and move forward.
Exactly. I wasn't on here to be ghetto and sit up here. Okay, if a bitch tests me, yeah, I'll show you what these hands can do because these hands is lethal. My shit is lethal. They're lethal. But bitch, don't, you know, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to do all that ghetto shit. I'm here to get to know you as well as you want to get to know me. And if you want to network, we can network. We can do whatever.
But Case seems like a nice guy because I've seen him say like I've seen him hang out with y'all and he even said in his interviews he even praised you and gave you his flowers and he said that I could get along with Hayes.
I just felt like Case, he chose a side. Like Case had to chose a side. I felt like he had to chose a side. He couldn't get along. Just he was in a fucking sticky situation like me, even though he doesn't know Calvin and Justin like that. You know, they're outsiders that are not from Boston. These niggas are from different states. So yeah, they're gonna click together because they're from different states. We're from the same state. I get it. But that don't mean shit. Right off the rip, he thought niggas was all had each other's back. That's what I had to keep telling him in his fucking skull. I'm not like nigga, I'm not rooting to beef with you. I don't want to beef with you. If I wanted to beef with Case, I would have beef with Case. I'm not scared of him. I don't know if everybody else is. I'm not scared of Case. Yes, he can rumble. I can rumble the fuck too. What? Like, I don't know, but
I have a question about going back to the game night with your cousin and Calvin. From the way it was edited, like from my point of view, it seemed like your cousin was kind of like throwing jabs at Calvin for no reason, and then the Coke comment happened, and then it just like went left. Like, what was it like in person? Like, where was the like?
We were more so. We were in the bathroom, but we wasn't doing all of that. He was acting out fucking rages. Don't know why. Everybody was drinking different alcohol beverages. There was like different alcohol beverages that we barely drank, you know. So you know these alcohol beverages that are there. Okay, cool. Everybody's mixing and drinking. Everybody's just having a fucking good old time. I didn't see the calm. I didn't really I didn't really get to, see the comments that Steven was making and, the shit he was saying to Calvin. I don't know, if I wish I could be there for that because I probably would have stopped it. It probably would be different. But, I know how my cousin can get when he gets drunk, but then, I don't know this boy Calvin. Looking at him, he has a slick ass mouth. He's coming out the side of his fucking neck.
You did try to defuse it though. We did see you try to defuse it. And you told Steven like you bugging, like chill out. You did do that. The fuck out. I'll give you that.
I'm asking Calvin what was going on, but he's talking about he's a cheese doodle ass bitch and all this other extra shit. It's not gonna be too many cheese doodles you're gonna call him until I bop you. This is still my cousin.
Were there a lot of instances where y'all were sober and hanging out? Because I feel like a lot of times y'all are together.
It was all of us drunk. Drunk we were literally always drunk around each other. And that's why I feel like, we didn't even get to know each other the way we were supposed to. Originally, I felt like it was supposed to be us in a big-ass house, and at least a 4-bedroom house with, like, at least 6 beds. Us waking up, on the weekends, Friday through Sunday. Those weekends, we getting to know each other. Activities, outings, shit like that. It was more so, we're linking up. It was like a fucking link up house. What are we doing? This, that, and the third. They didn't, like I said, Calvin and them did not want. They didn't go out their way to communicate with us and be like, well, hey, we're coming to Boston. Hey, do y'all think y'all can find out what we can do? Could we go axe throwing? Could we do this? Could we go out to drink? Could y'all, let's see the settings in Boston. They didn't want to do that. Calvin, Case, and motherfucking Justin wanted to do their own thing. So who's gonna kiss who's kissing ass? Not me. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. Do your own thing. And when niggas did try to link with them, they act stink and act like they didn't want to. Like the balls, come to the ball. No, they act stink. They didn't want to go to the balls because they felt like it was gonna be drama. No, this is a whole different total setting. We're not about to sit up here and do that. I don't know what the fuck y'all think this is and y'all thick ass skulls, but I don't know. Look, I don't fucking know. Look, I don't fucking know. I just don't fucking know.
Now, hearing you talk, and I never thought that you was an outrageous ignorant. I kind of sense that you were intelligent, and you sound. And this isn't me kissing ass. I don't care what nobody say. You all have your intelligent ways, and you sound like you knew what you came here to do. So you said you wanted to come into network. You wanted to try to,
yes.
And I'm actually glad that you even admitted it. And it's okay to say like, oh, I wanted a fan base because a lot of these people be thinking they just already got it like that, and they think they can just get in there. So
and that's how I felt with that. Sorry to cut you off. That's how I feel with Case, Justin, and fucking Calvin. They feel like they already got a fan base because they have followers. They think they're the shit, because they, right now they're rooting for them or whatever because they're clout chasing, no bullshit. I know a clout chaser when I see one, no bullshit. And they clout chase, no disrespect to them, because I was just telling my people, I think I got a clout chase, you know. Like I tell my friends and shit, I'm gonna get up on TikTok and do some TikToks and shit. You know, I have a life. I have other shit outside of this. I don't, you know, besides my OnlyFans, you know, like all that other extra shit, like, you know, and I barely be on my only fucking fans because I have a fucking life besides the social media shit. Like, if niggas will really know, like, sit down and get to know me, niggas will fuck with me. Like, bitch, this is what I do day by day, and this is how I get my money, and this is what it is. Like, this is not no clout chasing shit. This ain't no motherfucking social media shit. This is real life shit, bro. Like, this is what I do day by day, and this is what my day looks like day by day. You know, if I'm not working, nigga, I'm hustling. If I'm not hustling, I'm working. And if I'm not doing both, I'm going outside enjoying myself. Fuck, I gotta go sit outside and go look left and right because bitches want to fight me and shit. Even though, you know, I just got into a fist fight 2 weeks ago, you know, with a boy that don't like me and his man, and they both got beat the fuck up. Straight like that. I don't know. I'm not out here to do that. I'm out here because I see Natalie Nunn. I see bitches on, you know, TV getting rich off of doing dumb shit. You know, why I can do that. You know, but it's just like, you know, my head has to, you know, I gotta push myself into shit like that. And you see, I'm not a clout chaser, nigga. Like I like who I am. I like my personality, nigga. Like, niggas fuck with me because they feel like I'm solid. I'm a solid ass person. I don't need to show no fuck. I don't need to fucking show off and, oh, I'm this and I got this and I got that. It speaks for itself. My joke from head to fucking toe, nigga. I could put on a fucking $20 outfit. I could put on a $20 outfit and come out with expensive ass fucking shoes, a fucking bag, and my jewelry. That's the main thing I worry about. I don't give a fuck about my outfit. My outfit, I just make sure the outfit looks cute. My shoes, my jewelry, and my bag is what I worry about. What the fuck? And I make sure my haircut is Gucci. Give a fuck about
it. It is interesting because, like, I feel like, especially with Case, like, I feel like I can see both of y'all, like, coming to an understanding because I feel like y'all both are rational. Like, yeah, you're upset with him now, but even on both sides, I hear, like, y'all be like, okay, well, like, you know, like, you would give him his flowers, like you were like he was saying, and I just feel like y'all could come to understanding. But, like, from anybody, like, did anybody on the, like, Boston side, like, did they, like, chill with any of, like, just in case, or
like, did they try?
From what I see, from what I heard Rocky did. I heard Rocky chill with him, you know. Yeah, I heard he chilled with him.
Rocky could have bridged the gap, or no?
No, because Rocky's a fucking hothead. He's a little hothead still. He's hot. He's calmed down, but he's still a fucking hothead. You know, he still want to be all throwing hands with bitches and shit. And I keep telling him, I don't know. Like, when the reunion comes, then you speak what you gotta speak. But I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say to all three of them. I feel like y'all are clout chasers. I feel like, you know, y'all did not want to get to know us. Even, you know, we got each other's numbers. Y'all did not go out the way to fucking speak to us. You know, and literally the only person you guys outside of this, like, if I'm not on social media, if we're not in the house and shit, Case is probably the only nigga that I do speak to. Justin don't even think to fucking look my fucking way. To even say, hey, how you doing? How you been, Hayes? He don't even do that.
Why do you feel like that?
Because I feel like, you know, he picked his side. He chose the fuck up. He knew what he was doing. He didn't want to speak. He didn't want to fuck with none of us. He knew what he was doing. He wanted to chill with Case and Calvin. Continue to do that.
That's interesting because, like, I feel like you have the least problem with Justin. Like, I feel like Justin.
I don't got no fucking problem with. I don't got no problem with Case. I don't got no problem with fucking Justin. And I don't have a problem with fucking Calvin. It's just his fucking mouth and the shit he says on social media. Stop saying shit and you don't. For one, you don't tag me. You're not a dog. No bullshit. You're not a dog because you did not tag me in it. And then when somebody tells you to tag, you'll do it after the fact. I don't do shit like that. If you're boo-boo, if you're going to talk your shit and then tag me in it after. And I did not add him. I'm not adding him. I'm not doing all that shit. Because why? When I did go on your page to go look to see the shit you was talking, you already have blocked me. Bitch, I don't block no fucking body. You were pressed. He's more so pressed about me and what the fuck I'm gonna say. I'm not pressed about that boy. He knows I'm not pressed about him. When he first came into the fucking house, he was cool.
That's what I want to ask. So, like,
he was cool.
What was your first impression of him, of Calvin?
He's cool. He was cool. He didn't give me that, oh, I'm the shit, like I'm can't touch this, like, you know, like your MC Hammer. Like, no. No, but he was giving real cool vibes. He was trying to get to know everybody in the fucking house. But then, you know, I know Case and Justin, when we're not around, I know they went and put in bugs in his ear, because it's all on the fucking show. Like, you could, in some of the episodes, it's like when we're not there, they're telling, you know, they're letting him know, or, you know, they're all having a conversation on how they feel about us and all that other extra shit on camera, like, you know. But we couldn't do that, you know, unless we were in the confessionals. So, and the only time we did speak about niggas is when we was all in the room, when I spoke, when Case came in the room, was like, is niggas talking about me? And I'm like, yeah. Because what do we lie? What is there to lie for? I don't lie. I don't need to fucking lie. I'm grown. I'm gonna tell that shit. I'm gonna say that shit till I'm blue in the face. I'm a grown ass man. Like, the fuck? I got my own crib. I really literally do. Gotta fucking lie to you.
See, now with everything you just said about the stuff, like you wanted to network, you wanted to do this, and you was hoping to do this with Calvin and Justin and them. That's why I'm asking, like, is there a way that y'all can address your problems at the reunion without having to fight to get down to the meat potatoes, to go past that, to build something and learn from this for the next people that come in after y'all?
Maybe. Only if Calvin does not get cute. If he gets cute, and, you know, I feel like he, you know, backstage, don't know, confessionals, when we're getting ready, makeup, all that other shit, I don't give a fuck what it is. If I feel like he's getting crazy and he's saying smart shit, because I feel like after this little talk we're gonna have, y'all, I feel like there's gonna be some shit that's gonna be said on YouTube. I mean, on YouTube. It's gonna be on Instagram. He's gonna say some slick shit on Instagram. Because I don't know if he's still watching. I don't care if he is. Don't care. I don't. But like I said, I could resolve it, but is bitches on the other side gonna resolve it? Because bitches on that side, you should be asking him that question, not me.
So you fear y'all gonna make up and then he gonna go back on Instagram and say something? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Like right now, we're on the interview right now. When I get off on this interview, I bet you in the morning because, you know, I know they look at my Instagram as well as I look at theirs. I don't look at theirs every day, but when I skim, you know, when the fans are telling me shit, I go type in niggas' names to go look, you know, because he's the only person I don't follow. Me and him don't follow each other. I follow Kate and Justin. We follow each other. So, you know, like I said, they have followers. Their shit is up there. I give them the credit where it's due, and that's the thing. I'm a nigga that can give credit where it's due. I don't know about everybody the fuck else. Everybody's not built. We're not built the same. You know, you feel where I'm coming from. You know, like I don't know. Like I just, so I'm different. I'm different. So when I say I can be an adult and speak to the nigga, I can speak to him. But could he do the same? That's the real question for him. Y'all got to ask him that. Y'all don't ask me that. Because I keep telling y'all since I got on here, I can be an adult and have a conversation with a motherfucker without throwing hands, without yelling, without screaming. I learned how to do that. I've learned because before I was all about throwing my hands. Like, what's up? I'm not about to sit up here and talk to you. What's up? Let's fight. What are we doing? What are we arguing for? Let's get this over with. What? Don't know.
So of the Boston like boys, like who do you think you were like the closest with? Like we see you talk to like Rocky, like that was a cool like scene to see you kind of confide or you kind of like console him and like support him with him talking about his mom. So like, would you say you're the closest to Rocky or Tynell, Lilo?
To be honest, the closest was Tynell. It was Tynell.
Yeah, I remember y'all did have a relationship.
Yeah, we came in
before.
We came in the house together. We fucking, we fucking, He leave, he come to my house, you know, like, you know, he stay at my crib, I stay at his crib, you know, like boom, boom, boom. That was my bro. That's my little bro, like, you know. Not
So
saying
is
Lilo and them
Tynell,
is not my little bro, but that's you know, that's my bro.
does Tynell give more than he gives on the show? Because I feel like he's kind of like quiet on the show. Like he gives his opinion sometimes, but he doesn't really give as much personality.
Tynell's more so about him, his money, his dog, and his nigga, and his Vogan and shit. Like he don't give a fuck about all that shit. When if he got to fight, he'll fight. But you know, he's more so about him and his. He's to himself. Let's just say that.
So, like, where do you see yourself going after Bad Boys Club ends? Would you do like another like Gemini Films production? Would you go to another web series? Do you want to keep doing web series?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind doing another web series or a TV series. You know, I just gotta feel comfortable. Like when I first got on this shit, I was so scared, y'all. Like I was so scared because I'm like, damn, this is gonna be people watching me. Like, you know, I don't know if my lineup's crooked. I don't know if my face looks right. You know, like I don't know. You know, but then I was looking like, oh, I got fans. Like, you know, with my Instagram, because I made a new Instagram. You know, my other Instagram got hacked. I have followers on that one, but
so
you
your
stay with them.
been mostly positive. It's been mostly positive. Like the reception you've been getting from the show has been mostly positive. Like that
positive. Yes. So far, so good. Certain episodes, they're flippy floppy. They're like, oh well, Hayes doesn't give that. You know, Hayes gives much very loud bitch and want obnoxious and yes, okay, and I can be loud and obnoxious, bitch. I'm not here to be ghetto. You want me to be like the South Central baddie ass bitches? I'm not that. You know, I'm not about to be here to be ghetto and you know, yes, I'm loud. Yes, of course I'm loud. I'm having a fucking ball. What the fuck? We're on the Bad Boys Club on YouTube. It's not much. It's not all oxygen and shit, but it got me some followers. No bullshit. It got me some followers. It got me some fucking fans. I'll tell you that much. No bullshit. It has. But I don't know.
Because you stay with them. You stay with them shades on in the green screen. Was it really that light in there? Because you stay with them shades on in the green screen.
Only because hold on, sorry. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I kept the shades on because I had gotten into a fist fight the night before I came on to I went and did the fucking the green screen and shit. I had a fist fight with my bro and he had a cast on his hand. So when he was fighting me, he was hitting me with the cast. So he scratched my face. So that's why I had the glasses on. Like, I didn't want nobody to seem like Calvin did that to my face. Even though, when we did fight, he hit me, I don't know if y'all heard it or seen it, but he had the picture frame in his hand. And I just ran up on him. So I don't know if the glass that he had in his hand hit me and scratched me, but he did, he hit me with that shit and he scratched my face. He didn't scratch it as bad as my face looks like, right now because it's been healing, but that's why I won't get on the camera because my face is still scratched. Yeah, it's still scratched.
Would you ever go on I don't know, have you seen the Bad Boys Houston audition and what was your opinion on that? And do you feel like you would go on a show like that, knowing how Zeus operates and how Natalie is?
Hell yeah, I'll go in there because I'll set shit straight. I'll be solid. I'm not here to. I will go there with a white t-shirt on and some fucking basketball shorts with my motherfucking Crocs, okay, and my motherfucking what is that, do-rag or bonnet, okay? That's how much I can do that, okay? I can walk and still look good, okay? I would love to experience that because I feel like the people they pick on there, they got a fan base already. They're already
Thank
known.
you.
They're already
Thank
known.
you.
They already have like something going on. Like, you want people that are trying to come up, people that doesn't have a fucking that wants to be an entrepreneur, needs that push, that extra push or pull. They need somebody to push them or pull. Help them. Succeed to the where they need to get to that next step. I feel like they choose and pick whoever the fuck they see on fucking Instagram, who got the most followers and who's doing this and who's clout chasing, because that's what that nowadays it's all about clout chasing. That's what this shit is about. Who's doing what on social media and how they doing it, who got the most viewers and shit. That's why I'm like, I'm here for a fucking fan base also too. Because it's clout. That clout chasing shit gets you a long way too. It does. That shit really does.
They was mostly Natalie's friends.
Yeah, probably.
They were. The cast was already premeditated.
Baddie South is. It's like
the cast was already premeditated too. Like they already know who they got, and I felt like them doing them auditions was stupid because they already had their cast picked out. So they wasted everybody's time. But as grown ass men, they should have already knew, especially how Zeus operates and knowing how Natalie is. So I don't feel bad for nobody that went.
You seen Darrell and all of them. Darrell trying to fight somebody. Jonathan went and fucking wailed on somebody in the fucking in the crowd and shit. Like, y'all know who y'all was picking. So what was the waste? It was just like y'all was just there to key and see who's cute and who's
they just
ugly.
Wanted the footage.
That's what. Yeah, they just wanted the footage. Yeah, and I get that.
And I feel like even the people that fought at the audition, I feel like they even knew like, oh, this could go viral. Like, and it's like, I don't know, like people be trying to go viral for all types of shit, but like,
and they don't even get paid for that too. That's the thing.
Listen, guys, listen. Keyword: clout chasing. They're clout chasing. They're clout chasing. Literally, they're fucking clout chasing. Like, come on. Like all that.
So you spoke on.
Go ahead.
Oh, you spoke on like entrepreneurship. Like, what would you want to go into? Like, would you want to be an entrepreneur? Like, what kind of service or product would you sell or?
I always thought about underwears. Like jog strap, boxer briefs, socks. Because I have a lot of socks. I have a lot of underwears. I have a lot of boxer briefs, jog straps. I like my shit, and I'm very color coordinated with my shit. So I like.
What's your favorite brand?
My favorite brand is American Eagle. I love American Eagle boxers. American Eagle boxers. I got on right now Express, but Express is my other one. I love True Religion. I like more so. I really don't have a brand. Well, yeah, I'm lying. It is American Eagle, but briefs. When it comes to briefs, I really don't give a fuck what type of briefs they are, as long as they're cute and they're comfortable. Like I wear some ethical ones. I have ethical ones. I have True Religion, Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, American Eagle, Abercrombie and Fitch, Polo. I got all type of Versace, just all type of fucking ones. Like, I love it. Okay. So that's what I would get into. I would get into that. I would get into like, for females, I would do bathing suits, panties and bras for them, sexy lingerie and stuff like that.
So you're into fashion, like you're into
I like fashion. Yeah, I like fashion. I didn't go to school for it, but I know some shit. I can finesse some shit. Like I have a brain. I'm smart.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you told Calvin to show up to the club show up to the hotel in his best fit. Can you rate the fit that he showed up in?
I give him a 6.5.
Ooh, okay. That's higher than I thought it would be.
That's higher than I thought it would be. He gets a 6.5 only because I didn't like his shoes. His shoes was creased. That's the only thing with me. Mm-hmm. Outfit was cute. You look cute. You look decent. But then I didn't like the shoes. So no disrespect to him and his shoes, but.
So is there like if you can even speak on this, is there like a color coordination for the reunion? Like, is there a specific color y'all gonna come in or?
I don't know if I'm spoiling it or not, but we are. It is 50 Shades of Blue.
Okay.
So
and all black.
With all the blues, whatever blue you come in with is whatever blue you come in with. Like I said, I have my outfit already. I just need to go get my shoes customized. And then I'll be all set for my outfit. My outfit's all set. My jewelry, I gotta go fix all my jewelry, all my chains, because all my chains are broke from fighting and being ghetto. So I'm gonna do that. Make sure my hair is cut. I don't know if I want to dye my hair. I haven't dyed my hair in a long time. So.
I think you should.
Yeah, a lot of people keep
come to the
telling me
blonde
I should
side.
do it. Oh, I could show y'all some pictures.
Yeah.
Like, I used to dye my hair like crazy, red, blue, green, all that. I got a lot of pictures, like, you know.
So
I think my last. Go
would
ahead.
you ever move out of Boston, or is
Hell
Boston
yeah, I'm
like
trying to move there. I'm trying to move out here now. I'm
okay?
trying to move
Where
out
you
of here
trying to go?
now. I'm trying to move out of here now. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here now. There's too much hate over here.
Where would you run to, or not run to, but where would you go, basically?
I want to go to Texas. I was thinking about Texas, only because it's affordable. Like, you know, what I'm paying here in this little studio, I can pay that for a whole single family house with a 4 bedroom. That you know, that's what I'm aiming for right now. You know, I applied for it, so I'm just waiting for to hear back from them the second time because they updated me. You know, they let me know moving is in September, beginning of October. So we'll see. Don't know, but Texas or North Carolina, Charlotte. I gotta live in the city because I'm a city boy.
What about ATL? Because that's my next
No,
stop.
no, no,
ATL.
no. I'm sorry, no.
Why don't
Only
you want
because
to move
it's
to ATL? Because I feel like people have different reasons.
only
Like,
because there's already people there that you know that are already, you know, that's their city and blah 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 blah. So I ain't trying to go fuck up nobody's shit, you know. And then it's too many gays down there, you know, a lot of drama, too much. I don't got time.
Oh,
You know, they like to hold guns and shoot each other. No, I don't have time for that. Up here, we use our hands literally. We fist fight. You know, we fist fight and we use like weapons and shit, but not to a point, a certain extent where it's the gun. You know.
you ain't
And
shoot nobody.
you don't gotta shoot nobody, no bullshit. I feel like you don't whoop they. I feel like if you can't take an ass whooping and you gotta shoot somebody, you're just more so of a bitch. You're a bitch.
could you see yourself doing like an all-star cast with like other people from the web series like G Status ATL, the Come Up ATL,
Yeah,
Chasing Atlanta, Chasing LA? If you got called to do a all-star cast with them, would you do it?
hell yeah, yeah. And it just needs to make sure that the house needs to be bigger. We need to be staying there from Friday to Sunday. And yeah,
I could really see you on like one of those type of web series because you just have like such a personality that I think you would fit in well with like even like the Come Up. Like I feel like you would fit in better there than you did on Bad Boys Club, if that makes
right.
sense.
That's how I felt with Justin. I felt like Justin should have just stayed on the Come Up instead of doing the Bad Boys Club. Like it's like you're going
Yeah,
backward. Because it's like that's
You
kind
don't
of
think he's a bad boy?
huh?
well, I feel like
Do
when he
do
was
y'all
on
think
the
he's a bad boy?
I already had said what I felt. I like Justin. I've met him. He's a sweetheart. But I felt like I just felt like on the Come Up, he did a little too much when it came to the weaker people. But on this show, it was kind of like he's in a different arena. And I'm not saying he's scared, but it's just like I said it like y'all been low key punking Justin a little bit for some crime, and he hasn't really like gave that energy he gave on the previous show that he was giving
That's what
Mitch
I
and
was
whoever.
saying.
So it's just like. I'm just
It
like even like
confused
the
me.
whole thing with Calvin and you arguing, and it was about Lilo and Justin, and he never addressed it. And even when Justin got in the way of Lilo like told him to back up, and he just moved. And I'm just like, why would you move? Like you should have
He
just started
probably
figuring out.
Justin's like one of those boys that he doesn't like drama and stuff. Like you can tell he doesn't like drama. He likes to get along and shit. But
That's how I
if
feel.
you
But I feel like
knew,
if that's how you are, then what was the point of acting like how you was acting
yeah.
on the previous show? That don't make no sense. Because now I'm like, where
Because
like
when I watched him on the other shows, I was surprised too. I was like, oh shit, whoa, he's acting like this on the show. Whoa, what the fuck? Like it was like a whole total 360 to me. Like I'm like, oh shit, you don't act like this on Bad Boys Club. Like what the fuck?
But I do agree with you, Savion. I feel like it is kind of like a backstep to like go to Bad Boys Club over the Come Up because I feel like the Come Up like they be showing their businesses, they be showing like it's more of like networking, kind of like how you were saying, Hayes. But like to come to the
Yeah,
Bad Boys Club, I wonder why he decided to come to the Bad Boys Club.
And he was perfect for the come up too. And it's just like, I remember I was talking to Chance about it because he was a cast member with Justin on that show. And I was just telling him, I'm like, why would you go backwards? You're supposed, if anything, like you should have went on that show first and then progressed to that. That's like going from Love and Hip Hop to Zeus Network, Milan.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? But I like
Justin. Milan.
I'm just giving my honest opinion because I don't hold my tongue, but I'm not being disrespectful, but I'm just going by what everybody's showing it. That's what I just showed. The honest to God truth. He can't get mad at that. I'm not coming for him, but that's just how I feel from what he's shown me. And I feel like these boys, and especially Lilo, look like he been wanting to fight Justin for the longer. That's why I'm like, why fight Calvin and not fight Justin? But even just talk. Y'all don't have to fight, but it's just like I said, the wrong people are fighting the wrong people.
I feel like more so he wanted to fuck him. He wanted to fuck his ass.
That's another thing that I'm noticing.
Lilo?
I'm noticing that in the house, when people have issues, it's like, and me and Trey even have a joke about this. Nigga. Yeah, it's like, do you want to fight him or do you want to fuck him? I feel like you want to fuck him, but you don't know how to approach that.
Yeah.
So you just
because he was so hooked on to fucking Case. Case, like he whatever they did is what they did, but he was like a fucking. He was like a hook with Case. Him and Case was like two peas in a pod. Literally.
Do you feel like it's because they had no choice? Because it was like, okay, it's
dumb. Yeah. They had a choice. Y'all. Don't sit up here and say they had no fucking choice. They had a choice to conversate and have different relationships or friendships or get to know each other with everybody the fuck else instead of there. I have my own crib. We all could have came here and got fucking drunk off fucking camera and got to know each other. Y'all chose not to. It's not like motherfucking Justin didn't drive. Justin drives. I drove. Tynell drives. We all fucking drive. Like, everybody fucking drives, literally. We all fucking drive. Like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, y'all they did not want to get to know us, y'all. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. They didn't take the time out to get to know us. They wanted to get to know us by doing the shenanigans and the ghetto shit. The fuck? And that's why they choose what they chose. They said what they said. Niggas is weird. Niggas don't want to be around niggas. Niggas, like, no, fuck out of here. Dividing the motherfucking house. That's what y'all was doing. And I'm going to still stand on that. When we get on the fucking reunion, I'm going to say that. You bitches divided the house. Don't say you didn't, because you did. Do
you feel like the situation with Poppy made, especially Case, do you think that made Case feel uncomfortable to, like,
yeah,
I don't know, I guess just being in this environment with, like, the Boston boys, and y'all kind of seem like y'all were pretty tight. So, like, do you think that's why he was kind of hesitant to, like, really hang out with y'all, like, outside the house?
If you're a grown ass man and you're an adult as you say you are, and you can put your differences aside because you don't even know who the fuck we are, So it's like, I feel like that did play a role in that. But then again, he still could have put that shit aside and still could have gone along with us. He still could have conversated outside. We still could have went upstairs outside on the patio, smoked the blunt, and talked about it and have a sip of some fucking liquor or take some shots and sit down and have a conversation or whatever and get to know each other. You just chose not to because what you thought was we was already gonna have each other's fucking back because we're from Boston. It does not go down like that, Boo Boo Kitty. No, I don't know where you come from, but over here we don't do that. We don't do that.
I do remember. Case was saying about like how he felt like it was like y'all against him because of that, and I remember Justin was saying like he didn't want to be around y'all, and he could correct me if I'm wrong, but because he felt like y'all was about drama and that's all y'all was about. Y'all just
and that's all he was saying too. Like, and it's like nobody's about drama. It's just y'all. You see what's going on right now, so And then back to square one, you guys did not take the time out to get to know none of us, so I'm not hearing it. They can say what they want to say. Oh, well, we didn't know y'all did not take the time out to get to know us. Like, y'all didn't call our phones when y'all was going out to eat for brunch and shit, when y'all was going to Party City and doing all the little excursions and shit, the little quick excursions. Even though it's something small, you still could have got to know an individual on the way there or while you're shopping and all the other extra shit. I even offered these motherfuckers to fucking cook for them. Use my personal food stamps to cook for you motherfuckers. Literally. Like, what? But I just felt the way. I felt like it still wasn't going to get nowhere. So I'm not doing that if it's not getting anywhere. Why the fuck am I going to take? You know, I'm not doing that. Fuck out of here.
I think y'all could get. I think this could be fixed, and I definitely feel like I know where your real issue comes from, and it sounds genuine. Like you feel like all this overblow, and you just wanted to get to know them, and you felt like it was taken in a different way, and you were put in a category that you were misunderstood, that you didn't want to be in, and it sounded like you tried, but it was just like, nah, stay over there.
Right, definitely.
I feel like it could be fixed. I feel like it was a big misunderstanding because of everything that was going on.
Do you think that they looped you in with everybody else? Because I feel like the beef kind of started with like Poppy, and then it kind of progressed to like to Rocky. Do you think you got looped into that because you kind of, I guess, I mean, I don't know if you were, I guess you said you were trying to like hang out with them as well, but do you think you got looped into the other side, and that's kind of why they kind of kept their distance from you?
Yeah. Definitely.
I do think it would have been interesting if y'all were able to hang out sober, just because I feel like it would have like changed the dynamics. Like I feel like people wouldn't have been so like
aggressive.
I don't know.
And,
yeah.
You know, like fucking getting like just I don't know. I just be like, oh, you people, these motherfuckers is crazy. I just was.
I feel like
I was trying to get to know people.
I feel like everybody was drinking because they probably was nervous because they was just looking over their shoulder steady, and they just don't know gonna fight the next day, and they was like, we're being on camera, the whole world's gonna see us, are they gonna like me? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, because you never know who's watching.
That's exactly how I felt. That's exactly how I fucking felt. Do I look ugly? Like, what the fuck?
No, none of
and it's something that y'all could have like bonded over. I feel like y'all have so many similarities. Like even with like you said, like Case and like Justin and them have like a large following, but I feel like they joined to up their following as well, even though they have a following already. So I feel like there were a lot of commonality that y'all could have connected over.
And they could have networked with me, with people in Boston, and I could have networked with they fucking people in New Jersey and fucking New York. But now y'all want to be all fucking stingy and shit. Y'all keep that shit over there and act stink all you want. Oh my gosh, I got peace and quiet in my house. So happy.
It's gonna be interesting meeting all y'all next weekend.
Huh?
It's gonna be interesting meeting all y'all next weekend.
Ooh, y'all gonna be here?
I am. I plan on just mingling with everybody.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
What city are you in, Savion? Are you close to Boston?
I am. I'm in New York. I'm from Albany. I'm in the same state as Justin. Justin's like 2 hours away from me because he lives closer to the city. Boston's like an hour or two away from me. Because I know Karan. Like we haven't hung out, but we've been in the same space. I actually went to his reunion that he did for the Come Up New York, and it was a fucking nightmare. Like, y'all would have had to. That's why I'm praying. I even was telling Steven last night, I'm like, Steven, please, please, I don't want to relive what the fuck happened. Can y'all just fix it? Like, please fix it.
Yeah, we can fix it. I can try, but no bitch better get crazy. I'm sorry.
I want to host this. So, like, I
don't know. Y'all don't get crazy with me. Like, my hand's still fucked up anyway from fighting. And I want to host it.
I don't really fumble the ball. You should have had me host.
I have to put a brace on my hand, so don't be stupid now.
Did anybody get like seriously injured? I mean, somebody got hit with a hockey stick. So like, did anybody really like? Because I noticed like
Calvin said
no.
After he fought Hayes, he said his fingers was fucked up, and when he was fighting Lilo, that his fingers was cracking, but he still was hitting him because he was defending himself. But he just never. He could have fooled me because.
Damn. Did y'all have any like issues with like the neighbors? Like we always joke about how like the neighbors must hate y'all. Like
right? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Hell yeah, y'all. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So you like, did you see any of them?
That because you know, it was things did happen. Some shit happened, you know, and it fucked us. It fucked, you know. I ain't even gonna get into it because that's not my place.
Is there some litigations out there against the Bad Boys?
Yeah, no.
Whose house was that?
Shit, but I don't got nothing to do. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Whose place was that?
That's what
a friend, a close friend.
Oh, you got me fucked up. No.
It was the TV for me. Was the TV already broken before they scratched it out?
No, that shit was fixed. That shit was perfectly fine.
So who? Because I noticed before, because I know somebody cracks it later in the season.
I wasn't there.
Somebody ripped.
I wasn't there from when they cracked it. You see,
shit
like you know, little shit like that. I wasn't there for certain, like as y'all can see throughout the season. I really wasn't. I was in and out because I have a life, you guys. I have a life. Okay. I have a life outside of the TV. On you know, I be doing other shit. I'm in the streets. You know, I have a good life. I like to enjoy myself. You know, so I didn't really do too much. But
well, yeah, I definitely feel like you should be on like one of these other shows where you can show that life versus just being like.
Hell yeah,
they need to do Come Up Boston.
Oh yeah, Karan ain't ready for that. Karan gonna have to do. He gonna have to have security guards, literally some security guards. That's like Love and Hip Hop.
I'm here for the accents though. It's so funny because I feel like white Boston accents and black Boston accents is just so funny.
Yeah, it is. Like, it is. It's very different. It is very different. Like from the white people, from the southeast, the South Boston fucking cunts, and the fucking the motherfucking black niggas. Okay, they talk. We like my people upstate New York and shit, like Geneva, Canandaigua, Rochester, like all my family's from there and shit. So they be like, "Your accent, you got." I'm like, "Y'all got a fucking accent too." Y'all talking about
I got a New York accent too.
I don't got no. I don't got no fucking accent. I know I don't have no accent. They be talking. You got an accent. You say car. You say book. All type, like I'm like you use it in whatever the fuck that word is, enthuse whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look, y'all know what
I love
saying.
it though. I love accents. Like
I do too.
That's my weakness. Country accents.
I love motherfucking UK and Barcelona and shit like that. I'd be like, oh, talk to me like that again. I love when they talk like, you know, different fucking accents and shit. Like, you know. I was like, because I be around that patois shit, like Jamaicans and shit. I was like, oh my gosh. Like,
are they deep in Boston?
Where?
They're like Jamaicans. You said it, so it's like a big Jamaican community there.
No, it's the culture is more so diverse. It's like a lot of fucking. It's like it depends on what city you're in. So if you're in Lawrence is the city of fucking Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Guatemalans, that's all Revere, Lawrence, fucking Chelsea, Malden, all of that is fucking Spanish land. Salvadorians, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, that's all of them. Panamanians, even though Panamania, whatever the fuck, how you say that shit, they like, you know, they got a little, they black to me. The Hondurans and Panama, they're black to me, no bullshit. Like they got they got a little black in them, but you know, Jamaicans is more so in Dorchester. Where like the Dorchester, Cape Verdeans are in fucking Haitians and Cape Verdeans are all in fucking Brockton. You know, it's very like you got the city wise, whatever city. Like I'm in Roxbury right now, so there's nothing but motherfucking college kids where I live, fucking. All type of people, white, Asians. I live in the city, like my shit. I live literally in the city, so yeah, I can see my whole city. I live on the 16th floor.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, but thank you so much for like even hopping on and just like giving your side. Like, it's been lit. Like I know the first time we tried this, it was you had a lot going on.
I was lit at the crib.
Yeah, hopefully you had a good night that night. I did.
I
was there. Like
I did. Everybody everybody was fucking too drunk for me and too crazy. I woke up, cups everywhere. Even though I came back home, I left home and came back. Everybody just had my shit in an uproar. But overall, it was fun. It was fun. I had a good time.
Well, I look forward to turning up with y'all next weekend if we go out to the club or something.
Y'all experience. This is on what, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
The reunion's on Saturday. So yeah, Saturdays I don't go out on Saturdays to the club, like the gay clubs and stuff. I wait for Sunday or Friday. I don't know about the Saturdays.
Well, Sunday. Sunday's like
Sunday's candy
working
bar.
like 12 hours.
Nope.
You said candy bar.
Yeah, candy bar has gay nights on Sundays. So there's everybody, all the gays go to candy bar if we're not going to Legacy. If we don't go to Legacy on Sunday, even though Legacy's open all weekend, but Legacy's lit. We know what days the club is lit and what days it's not lit. So Fridays is lit, Sundays are lit. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So hopefully.
Thank you for just coming on and giving your side. Like, we really appreciate it. Thank you, Sevilla, for even hopping on too.
Thank you guys for having me. We do this again. Even like a little
my camera on.
Even like a little like
lounging in bed, like.
Yeah.
I pictured him being up cooking something the whole time by the sink.
I know. I heard some pots. I'm like, what you cooking in there? Like,
no. It's probably my tray, my weed tray.
Oh, rolling up.
My bad. Yeah, I'm about to roll up and smoke me a blunt and go to sleep. Actually, where's my crate? Oh my gosh! Somebody stole my graveyard. I think they did. Yeah, they stole it. Yeah, it's gone. Damn.
But I'm gonna wait till Hayes gets off.
Why? What happened? What I do?
You ain't do nothing.
But yeah,
I've been watching y'all, and y'all been doing reviews. First of all, y'all camera quality is bomb. I don't know what y'all doing on the other side. I've been watching. I'm like, I gotta get up on here with these because and it's also, I wanted to also learn from y'all. Like, what can I learn from y'all? Because I'm also on another panel.
No.
Yeah. I'm not that type of person. Listen.
No, like, because I feel like everybody be like, not that we don't know what we doing, but everybody be like trial and error. So like when people like, oh, I'm looking at y'all, we looking at other people.
No, y'all doing a good job because y'all review the shows, and I like the fact that y'all review the shows. I'm like, I wanted to come up here and like at least have like a session with these boys. Like, let's talk. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
I hate my camera.
Thank you. Hayes, you too. Like, I feel like I love your personality. I feel like you're so genuine. So like, definitely back. Welcome back at any time.
You still don't remember me? Like, I was on the phone with Steven, like when y'all was in the car and you want to go to 7-Eleven, then you got pissed off because it was closed.
I do remember you. I do. That's why I'm like, I'm in the car. You didn't hear me the first time.
I kept calling you Hazel. I told him I terrorized him over the phone, and I'm gonna terrorize him again when I see him. My nickname for him is
I was like, was he drunk? Because if he was drunk, then I
just texted Steven. I told Steven, I'm like, why your cousin don't know who I am? He's like, well, he probably was drunk. He said, just remember. He might not remember. Just ask him real quick.
Yeah, I don't. You guys, I don't be in nobody's face. I don't like to,
I don't either. That's fine though. I don't either. But like,
I'm just now getting out into the community and getting to, be out there and coming to balls and see, shit like that. Because before I didn't do shit like this. I didn't fuck with the scene because it's too much. It's too messy. There's too much be going on. I don't got time for that. I do not got no time or patience. And it's still, even when you're not in the scene, it still gets a little messy. Like, and who has patience and time for that? Like, I don't got no time. They need to make a show for me, though. Tell Karan to make a show for me. For the love of Hayes. Hello.
You want a love show? Okay.
Yeah, I need to find some love. I've never been in a relationship with a nigga. I mean, I never, ever, never.
I'm still a virgin, so
never.
I've
never. I've dealt with females. Last relationship was a girl, but It's been years. It's been years since I've been in a relationship. I'm 27. Like, I ain't been in a relationship in like 9 years. That shit's
So
crazy.
like, what do you find yourself like getting into situations with women more or men more, if you care to speak on that?
I don't mind with either or. Whatever one that I feel like, you know, but I want to kind of get into a relationship with a man. I want to try. I want to see what that's about. I do, but then again, I'm scared because it's like I know how niggas are. I see it. Like, you know, I done dealt with niggas that got niggas, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not about to be the side piece and keep meeting the side piece. You know, like I don't fuck with that. So, you know, I'm just scared, you guys. I'm very scared. I'm very scared to be in a relationship with a man. But then again, I want to, just to see how it is. Because, you know, all my friends and my cousins, they tell me, like, you need to be in a relationship so you can see how it feels. And because you always got something to say about somebody else's fucking relationship. I'm like, I know. I always do. Because, look.
I can't do no relationship. The way these niggas be acting, I'm slowly creeping on back to the other side. I'd rather be with an emotional bitch than be with a nigga that... I don't know why these niggas think I'm supposed to just be on their ass like 24/7. I had this one dude... Recently, he's just like, oh, well, you went all day without texting me. We are not together. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, dude.
And then when you're not kissing their ass, and then you're not giving into like the sexual, because most of these niggas just want to fuck. And when you're not giving into that, then they're like, oh, well, I don't think we should be friends anymore. Oh, I don't want to do. I don't care. Bye.
And that's what I don't want. I don't just want sex. I want to be able to lay up with my nigga and be like, well, how was your day, babe? What's up? Like, what are we cooking? What do we like? Let's go watch a movie. Let's go see it. Let's, like, you know, not just fucking sex. Like,
how we gonna get money? Like, where can we go get another bag?
Yeah.
Where can we go take a trip?
Yeah.
What can I learn from you? Share me some knowledge, like.
Nigga, when we go on the trip, we can fuck all day on the trip. I don't give a fuck, but damn, like, let's get on the trip first. Let's talk about the trip and see where it goes. You know. But I don't know. Niggas get on my fucking nerves. Won't it? It will be spicy.
Shout out to the chat, and the people that watched, the people that came through. Cool. We appreciate everybody. Christopher Laws said that he really likes you. Wow, I actually like this Hayes. So
thank you.
It's easy for you. So
I'm not a fucked up individual, you guys. I'm not like one of those. You know.
I wouldn't say anybody on the show is a fucked up individual. I feel like everybody has their, you know.
Yeah.
Their things,
shit, but
yeah, I like everybody on this show. Like, well, I mean,
well, you said that Lilo was your favorite, and I'm curious as to why. What about Lilo? No shade to Lilo, but like, what about Lilo?
I like Lilo. I feel like Leo is kind of more so. He reminds me of me a little bit, and you know, and he's not the only one. Like, Case is also one of my favorites. Who else? It's Lilo, Case. Hayes was low key one of my favorites.
Thank
with
you.
Them damn shades on, I really was just like, is it that damn light? Is it that damn bright in there?
Oh my gosh.
I think that's it. Everybody else is not really. I like them, but I'm just not crazy. But I'm not crazy about the ones that are my favorites too. But the ones that stand out to me are Lilo, Case, and I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. No, I think that's everybody.
Tynell?
No, not Tynell. Tynell was.
I just feel like Tynell has.
He wasn't around. Like, he just really wasn't. And I felt like when he was, it was just like you can tell he speaks his mind, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, Tynell's just like, he's cool. I would have to get to know him in person.
I gotta call her. I'm gonna call you right after that. Girl, that's Root. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm still on the phone with y'all. But that was fucking that was oh my gosh. That was fucking fuck. That was Riz. Fuck. What the fuck is his name? Damn. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good. Can you mute yourself though real quick? But Lilo,
I mean, just because I like Lilo doesn't mean I can't hold him accountable. Like, I feel like he showed his ass this episode, and I really hope moving forward it's not Calvin. Like I just and when I hope when I go to the reunion everybody's nice, and I feel like there's gonna be some people that's just like, and then that's gonna piss me off because it's like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like I liked Lilo in the beginning, like, and I don't hate him now. I just think, I don't know. I just feel like some of the sides that he's taken, like, I'm like, I don't see why you did that. Like, I feel like he would speak on things, and it's like, why? I don't know why you have that opinion. I feel like you just had it because these are your friends, and you just kind of.
Like he was low key giving a little bit of follower. Like I'm gonna just.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, but what was I gonna say? But that whole that whole situation with the whole touching thing that made me raise an eyebrow a little bit because I'm just like, that's why I feel like that should have been had it off camera. That I really hope that I wish that never would have came up on camera. I really should have they should have all had a conversation with that off camera. I don't know whose idea was it to bring it on camera, but
what with the touchy feely?
Yes, because that was just like,
that was Calvin.
But I felt like, again, it should have been the people that was involved in that situation, which was Calvin, Lilo, Justin, and I want to say Steven, and let them talk it out and do whatever they do off camera. And
but I think
I still don't like the fact that Calvin was taking up for Justin when Justin should have spoke about it, because I don't want to hear about it down the line and now it's the issue, because I seen in the trailer that him and Lilo do get into it. So I'm just like, okay, and it's just like, you said nothing. I just wish people just need to start speaking up more, and people just need to stop taking up for one another. And all these shits has been happening because somebody's taking up for somebody else, and it's just like, the people that need to have a conversation are not having conversations because somebody's trying to take up for the next person. Let those people have that conversation, and please start speaking up. It don't matter if it's me versus 10 people.
I don't know. People can't. You can't speak for everybody, you guys. I can't believe them all, like on the YouTube talking to y'all. This is crazy.
I'm dead. But no, I feel like this. I feel like also the like two instances are getting like conflated. Like what happened in the living room, whatever went down in the living room, is being mixed up with what happened in the bedroom, and so I feel like that's also kind of becoming a misunderstanding. Like, and that's why I feel like I don't feel like Calvin should have brought up the whole like what they were doing in the living room, because I feel like that really didn't have anything to do with what happened in the bedroom.
Because
like,
they said he was a part of it too. They said he was a part of it too. So I'm just like, is that why Hayes is getting mad? Because I felt like Hayes was getting mad because it's like, okay, you were a part of it too, but I feel like he was more so like, I wasn't there. This is what they were saying at that time, but they was just like, I feel like Hayes was coming for like, why would you? That's a serious accusation for one, and two, it should have been handled off camera, and we should have talked about it before bringing it on camera. And he probably felt like Calvin needed a moment, but I don't think Calvin needed a moment. I just, again, off camera. Everything.
There's a time and place for there's time and place for certain shit that needs to be off camera, and it's just like that right there. You had people thinking this boy was perverted, he's a pervert, and all this other extra shit. Like, bitch, no, it wasn't like that. Let's be honest. If niggas was drunk, niggas was touchy, feely, but it wasn't on no. It wasn't me who was touchy, feely. When it's gonna come out, it'll come out in the reunion. The reunion, it's gonna come out. I know that shit's gonna come out for a fact. But who's still gonna check who when it does come out? Nobody. So I don't know.
Like I said, it's the wrong people confronting the wrong people, and it's the people that need to speak up that I feel like are being scared and timid a little bit.
Thank you.
Shout out to Six Plus. He said, Justin is normally just high and quiet a lot of the episodes. He doesn't seem very conversational. At the end of the day, it's a show, so people got to bring things up. I do kind of agree with the last part, like
does that, like
it being a show. Like I feel like, know, I could see why the producers would be like, and I don't know if they came to Calvin and asked him to do it or if he just did it on his own. But like I could see them being kind of like, bring this up so that we can film
But
it.
here's the thing,
How you
though.
was
He
listening
said he doesn't seem very confrontational. But my thing is that the last show he was on, he was very confrontational. This show, where you're
That's why
supposed
I
to be
was confused.
confrontational, he's not giving that. And I'm not trying to say he's scared because we've seen how he fight when he fought Poppy. But it's just like it has something to do with you. You should feel uncomfortable. You have the right to feel some type of way. But it's like, speak up about it. Like Calvin shouldn't have had to. Because now look what happened. He stuck up for him, and now it's him versus 3 people. Justin ain't jumping in no fights for him. That's what kind of pissed me off. Like at least Case was trying to grab Hayes and Steven and Lilo off of him, and I just felt like and then like Justin seems like a cool person. I've met him. He seems like a sweet. He's really short too.
Yeah.
You said who's short?
Justin's really short, but he's a sweetheart. I'm not saying he can't grow, but I'm just saying on the last. Here's the thing: if you're trying to grow, why are you on a Bad Boys Club?
And that's why I feel like
honestly
it was a step
speaking,
back. Yeah,
that's like me going on Zeus Bad Boys Club and saying, "Oh, I'm trying to grow," and then I'm in like 5-10 different fights. It's the Bad Boys Club. Like Karan even said it. He said like y'all crucifying me, thinking I set up Calvin, but it's like then y'all be complaining that they're boring. Like it's the Bad Boys Club. Like y'all wanted it, now y'all got it. He doesn't have to be confrontational, but I'm just saying like there's situations that Justin should have spoke up more, just like he did with the other shows with the people who were weak. Like he has a reason to act like that now, and I just felt
weak.
Part of me felt like he was kind of confused because I guess if he was asleep,
he probably was because
probably like
something happening.
What happened? But then like I feel like even if I was asleep, I'm still gonna have an opinion. Like if you was touching me, then like I've been feeling uncomfortable, but I was so I didn't know.
But let me tell y'all this. A motherfucker like that, if a motherfucker know you know he was touching you in your sleep. You know for a fact. You was half asleep, motherfucker. He was touching you. If motherfucking Case and Calvin wasn't not in that motherfucking bed, your little ass would have pulled them pants down and got fucked right in your butt. So don't even try it. God. I don't know what the problem is. I just don't. I don't understand what's the situation. Like I don't understand. Like we're all grown. We all fuck. We all suck. Like what's the problem? If he touched you, he touched you. This is the Bad Boys Club. Bitches bitches was eating each other's coochies on the Bad Girls Club, fucking each other and shit. Like so, I'm not understanding. They were having a good time. That's what a good time is. Like I don't know. Not saying I would just up and go fuck somebody on the show, y'all. I'm not about to do that. Because Case made it seem like I was about to be on some shit with him. Like, oh, that's my nigga. No, honey. No, I just wanted some dick. I needed some dick while I'm there. Like, just in case if I wanted some dick, I know who to go to. No, you get my drift?
But,
okay.
Was there like flirtation between them? Because like I didn't even because Justin was staying out of the makeout sessions that was happening. Was there any flirtation between? I mean, this wouldn't justify it, but was there flirtation between Justin and Lilo at any point? Like, I'm just trying to figure out why he would even like touch him in the first place if he didn't know if he was into him or not. Like, I feel like that's a bold move. Yeah.
Maybe I don't really know. Maybe off camera he might have been off touchy feely with off camera, but as of I know on camera, no, they wasn't as like I said. I don't really be in everybody's shit, so I really don't know. I was more so as y'all can see me getting drunk and loud and walking around like, what the fuck are we doing? Just be having a good time. I don't know what them two are on. I don't know what type of time. I just feel like Justin was more so on Case. Like he was all over Case. No bullshit.
I felt like he just didn't give a fuck. He's like, why did I even come here? But he just didn't do anything. Like he was just there.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I like his vibe, but I just felt like
he was smoking his hookah and drinking his liquor. That's all he was literally doing.
Just minding his business.
That was another thing he did.
He what?
He kissed Case. That was him, right? They was
on the beach. On the beach. That was him. But see, when I seen that shit, I was like, ooh. I thought they were dating. We all thought that, but we questioned that shit. Like, are y'all dating? Like, is bitches dating? Like, and y'all just met each other? Like, because if you ask me, y'all, when I first got on the show, I thought it was gonna be boys from Boston, all boys from Boston. Like that's why I'm like, oh shit, this is about to be real interesting.
Do you feel like it was kind of like fair that Karan brought Rocky back since Rocky already had his chance on the second season?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I'm in the between. Yeah, no. I don't think I go ahead.
How long ago was that season though? Like,
That
because
was
I
like
didn't watch that season.
I've been watching Gemini films for like since I was 15. That was like almost 10 years ago. His season came out. It was so long ago.
But he was on the All Stars,
2014.
wasn't he?
He was
I
on the
think that
All
was the last.
Stars.
Yeah, the All Star one. That's the
Oh, he was
last
on
one they
another
made.
All Star season.
Yeah, he needs Karan gonna make Karan's gonna make a fucking All Star. Why don't you make an All Star Bad Boys Club?
But he needs to bring everybody back. Like the first one was just all Boston, and like where's Lenny? Where's Noxie? Where's O'Neal? Like where's
the girls
like I would like
the
to see
girls
all
are
y'all
not
in the same room.
The girls do not look like what they look like, how they used to look on the show. The girls are girls now. The girls are really girls now. Yes.
What do you mean? Like they transition?
Yes. The girls.
Because I know Angel, whose former alias was Lewis. I used to talk to her, so I know that she transitioned. The last time I seen she was
my bitch. Yeah, I was just looking at her Snapchat earlier. That's crazy. Noxie and Lenny. Lenny is now, I don't know her name. Her name is, I think, Unique, if I'm not, or Neek.
Lenny transitioned for real, and Noxie.
Yeah, Noxie did too. Yeah, Noxie,
you lying? I gotta see what they look like now. You lying? Because Lenny was my favorite.
Noxie, yes, Noxie changed.
Lenny was like the Suge Knight in his season.
She's tall with boobs now. She has boobs. Yes, she has boobs.
That's interesting. I did not like. I knew of Bad Boys Club, but I didn't like watch it when I was in high school. Like I don't know.
I did. It was so. It had me in tune. Like I remember when Karan had his hair all out and he did his reunions in the basement.
In the basement.
Because that's what Steven was on the second. No, Steven I think was on the first season. That's when he had the braids and the hat. And I remember he fought that boy.
So were they all in a house back then?
Yeah, they were in Academy homes. That's academies where they was at. That's Academy homes. Those are nice. Those are nice terror houses and shit.
What announcement?
So Blue Devil Babe, shout out to you. Said, so what y'all think about Karan's announcement?
What announcement?
Did he announce that he was?
Oh, y'all don't see that?
Gemini Filmz is. I guess he's putting a rest to it. He has other opportunities that he's gonna pursue. So,
what is he doing?
Did he say
Gemini Filmz up?
So why is he doing the season 8 of Bad Boys Club, and why is he's filming the Come Up Atlanta right now?
Is he wrapping some stuff up?
Because people probably have been frustrating him in the comments and shit. Like, you know, a lot while reading those comments, they're very like people are ignorant as fuck. Like, you know, people are bashing people. Like they're bashing me. You know, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck because I am who I am. And if you know, you could judge a book by its cover. Like, I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover. No bullshit. You can't. You just can't. But you need to open my book and read it, okay? Read my book. Read about me. Maybe you'll fuck with me, you know? Don't just look at the cover and be like, "Oh, this bitch is trash. I can't fuck with this bitch." Because, you know, I don't know. I'm a different breed, y'all. I am like I call myself like the hood. I'm like a street pretty boy. That's what I call myself, a street pretty boy, because it's like, you know, I got street smart and then book smart. Then I'm a pretty boy, you know, like, I don't know.
Come on, versatility.
I don't like that. Why is he giving up? Like, no, he need to keep going. I feel like
after the last few projects he has,
I feel like he's doing it because he feels like he's not getting nowhere with networks. Because I know some.
I mean, I heard that he had opportunities to get on, like, you know, networks that are on like Zeus and shit. You know, he has networks that has hit him up to get on it, and it's like, boy, get on there, so we can get on there.
I feel like Zeus would probably take that show because him and Natalie was supposed to do something with Bad Boys Club, and she took it and ran with it. And the one that she did was absolutely horrible. Yeah. Was horrible than this one. This season brought it back, and I felt like they fumbled the ball with that because Karan, he does great casting. Like he literally takes anybody, and he takes people that actually have personality and some common sense. Like he didn't make
one thing about Bad Boys LA, I didn't get why they were like, and people always joke about how it's like the AARP Bad Boys Club or whatever, but like I didn't get why they were so old. Like I'm like, it's weird that
you got
like,
a 40-year-old on there.
Yeah, like they are grown.
Y'all already know why. Y'all already know why who they was on, who was on there, why they was on there. They were Natalie's friends, and I felt like if you need popular people that you think is gonna pop, and you claim you the baddest bitch, and you got all this and people. If you got people that already have a bigger platform than you, then you know that your shit ain't gonna pop. Because let's look at the facts. Karan's show was hitting numbers, and he's putting random people that we from the streets on there that we don't even know of. Chance's show was doing numbers, and they took random bitches that nobody knew of. Look at Jocelyn's show. Jocelyn taking girls literally from my city, which she hasn't, and putting them on there, and her shit's like the number one shit on Zeus. Natalie's just and I just feel like Natalie just knows that like no one's really paying attention to her, and she needs the show to pop because she wants to have a viral moment. But it's like it's the way that you do it, and it's like the fact that you pick those boys. First of all, why would you have an audition getting everybody's hopes up like that? And then Zeus, for them to sit there and preach about like, oh, we want to give people a chance. That's not giving people a chance. That's like giving Rihanna a chance. Rihanna's a fucking billionaire. What you giving her a chance for? Like this cast,
somebody that got money already.
Would have been that first season, if anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just wish they were younger, and I, like you said, I wish they were unknown. I think they were trying to garner an audience from like the audience that these people already have.
Yeah, because
I'm like, did it really work?
They probably thought that it was gonna be like everybody on Zeus Lee saying Karan Wilson has done this before. Karan's name is Milan Christopher even said it. So Karan's
said it
out there for years and has gotten recognition from that. And I just felt like
I don't want to sit and get help. I mean, not get help, but work with them. Work with them, branch off, and do your own shit after that.
He probably don't want to because they may do some slick shit and take the floor from under him. Because you never know. They got more connections than he do. And that, because somebody from Chasing Reality, because they get views too, between G Status and the Come Up and Chasing Reality, I was told that Zeus actually reached out to them, but he said no because of the way that Chasing Reality is going, Zeus would fuck it up.
Yeah, even like, cause
I know stage that shit. They'll stage it. Yeah. They'll stage it. They'll make it extra than what it is. Cause you see South Central. I mean, you see Baddie South, Southie, whatever the fuck that shit is. Baddie South of South, whatever. What the fuck? You know the one, the new show that Natalie's on.
Oh, Baddie South
with Krishan Rock.
Yeah, Baddie South. Yeah. I feel like some of that shit is staged. Like Krishan forces it for one. She does too fucking much. Like I don't like a bitch like that. Like, bitch, you're doing too much. You just shut your fucking toothless ass up. Like, shush.
What the hell is for her in Blueface? Like, why is she so crazy over that nigga? Like he's God, and he don't give a fuck about her. That's sad as hell.
Because she got like so much. She probably dealing with a lot of like trauma and shit that she got going on, and she just using him as like a way to escape that. And like, of course, he has like, I guess, mild fame. I mean, like, I know he had the viral song, but after that, I don't know what he's been doing since then.
Like he's just basically
he's been doing he got his own show. He got his Blueface Bad Girls Club, some shit like that.
Is his music still like? Do people fuck with his music?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only song I listen to after him, he has a song that's like, it's a song that I don't want to sing it because I don't want to all fuck up, but it's a lit song. But that's the only song I know that I listen to from him after the other two, the other hits he had or whatever.
Yeah, I just feel like she following behind him because he has mild relevance and he's manipulative. To be
But
honest,
Krishan Rock is literally like TV gold. Like she literally,
She's fucking
people think she's
stupid.
an idiot. If you watch Baddie South, she literally hits everything on the nail point. Like when they were all taking cheers, she's in her green screens like, these bitches is fake. They just want to be cheers just for the cameras and shit. And then she called
Yep.
Natalie out because she was like, you 40 years old acting like you my age.
Acting like,
And like,
yep.
I know this is your show, but are you really the show? Because why am I here? And if you know, she knows she's very intelligent. I think she plays stupid on purpose and people underestimate her because she's a smart girl. But it's just like,
Cloud chasing. Fucking cloud chasing. That's that cloud chasing shit.
but I just feel like Natalie, and then like this whole they having a whole show episode for this audition shit, and it's just like, for what? Like, are you really down that bad that you need to like have so much promo with you in it? Like, why do you have to be?
She do
in
be
everything.
In
Like I get it.
It must be in a contract or something. Like
she got one of the boys from Boston on there. They showed him on it. I was like, oh shit. They literally got him on the show. Well, he's not on the show. They just got him on the auditions, like, you know, how they show the preview. I'm like, oh, I know that boy. Literally, I'm like, oh shit, he's literally from Boston.
But I respect Natalie's hustle because she's doing whatever she got to do to get a bag. So
Get
I
a
can't
bag.
argue with that. But it's just like, I feel like she could have really had a hitter on it, but she's just so caught up in trying to make fast money, and it's just like it's not gonna last long. Like I don't see her lasting long on Zeus.
Individuals that's
honestly,
trying to come up there.
I don't
because
see
no
Zeus
bullshit. I'm not gonna
lasting.
lie to y'all. Zeus helped Dylan. I don't know if y'all remember the white boy Dylan on the show on the Bad Boys Club.
Oh, he was horrible.
Followers, his fan base. When he first started was 3,000 motherfucking followers. That nigga has 30K followers now. He has a lot of followers now off of being off that show now. Now he's doing he's promoting shit. He's doing club events, he's hosting them and shit. I want to do shit like that. Me coming to club, hosting events and shit. I would love to do shit like that. Like what? Me and my friends coming and popping bottles, being hostess and shit. Well, I'll talk mad shit on the mic. Hello.
I want to do something that's long lasting and that is longevity wise is gonna make me way more money than a club appearance fee. And I want to actually get into I want to roll with the big dogs, like the billionaires. Like I want to be in the same room with Rihanna and work with her and model for Savage Fenty for men clothes. I want to do something with Beyonce and the Park Ivy. I want to get in the studio with Summer Walker. Like I want to be taken seriously, and going on a show on Zeus like that, they're just not going to take me seriously.
Right.
That's just how I think it. It's just like
I'd
rather have a chance being on Gemini Films and being taken seriously than going on Zeus. And then it's like, if Karan was to go to Zeus, can you imagine what they would have them boys if they were on that cast doing it? They literally would push like, well, Lilo, why don't you go touch up on this person while he's asleep and do this? They would. That's just how
it would be a mess.
That's just how I feel. Like they promote like what's that word when you're against homophobia and gay phobia, and they exploit black people, and it's just like y'all gotta do better, and they do it for money. And I get it because it's like those are the only shows that's popping right now that's paying the bills over there, because there's a lot of other shows on Zeus. So Zeus as a whole is not trash, but they just need to get it together when it comes to representing black people.
I think they cornered that market of because people want to see fighting, but I think they want to see story too. And I feel like they're just capitalizing off of the fighting, and they're getting that backlash because people, you can't just show fights for so long. People are gonna tune out eventually because it's just gonna get repetitive. So I feel like that's what they're banking on, is just fighting. And it's they don't know how to storyboard an actual story for a reality show. Karan knows how to do that.
It's all about the money. They don't care. It's fast money.
And it's crazy.
Money, don't care. Just put them up there.
They would make more money if they were storyboarding, though. If they were creating actual stories for people to identify with versus just showing fighting. I don't feel like Zeus is gonna last that long, to be honest, unless they change the way that
they keep getting hit left and right with lawsuits.
Yeah, the Jocelyn Cabaret, that's done.
I'm telling you,
Bad Boys.
Last one.
Half the cast of Bad Boys is trying to do their own shit. How you have a show and literally most of your cast is trying to do their own show now. Your show is so bad they need to do their own shit. So it's like,
no, but Milan, he was doing the fucking most.
That's
Like, first of
crazy.
all, I wouldn't even have had Milan Christopher on any show that I'm doing because he literally is a certified clout chaser, and that's his professional. But it's 40 years old. Gutter's like 21. Why is a 41-year-old in the same house as a 21-year-old? They were. It was just so weird. Like, and there was so many boys. Like, and then the people they chose was just. It's just like, who the fuck is Moolah? Like, I never heard of none of these boys, but everybody claiming they known in this city. I have not heard of none of y'all besides Carry-On, Milan, Gutter K, and who else was on there?
I knew who Jonathan was.
And I didn't know who Jonathan was before, but I know him now. But everybody else, I didn't know who they were, didn't care.
I love Jonathan. I fucking love Jonathan.
He's about to have his own show with Zeus too. I'm about to watch that.
He was cool. Jonathan. Like, I feel like he didn't come in trying to do the most, and then like when they tried him, that's when he like. And even after he fought, he was chill. Like even after that, he was like.
I lived when he was punking the shit out of Milan. Like he needed that. I lived for that. Like Milan wanted no type of. So I hate people that pick and choose. Like I really do. I really do. I really do.
But yeah, But yeah, no, I appreciate y'all being on. I'm gonna shut it down now because I gotta work in the AM. I just looked at the time. I'm like, damn, it's late as hell. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here, Hayes. Like, I appreciate like you like telling your side of the story. Like, it really like kind of colored in like the experience of like watching the show. So yeah.
Period.
All right. Well,
I'm out.
I appreciate. All right. See you.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Deuces.
You too, Hayes. Thank you.
But yeah. Oh, and thank you so much for I don't even know how to say this, but no, I was gonna say I don't even know what you were saying earlier. Just saying that you watched this and. Just thank you for your words. It's always like encouraging.
Yeah, I've been watching y'all too. Like, and I'm not up here to use y'all for no clout or nothing. I really was like, that's jump on a panel with these people from if they will let me, and I hope to do it again in the future. Maybe y'all come on my panel on the G panel too. I like to review content and I like to like share ideas and like I like to know other people's ideas about stuff that I'm thinking about too, and then I can learn something from other people. Because nobody, like for example, like what I said about Justin. I like Justin. He's a sweetheart. I have no problem with him. I like him down, but I just have to call it how I see it. And I just didn't like how everybody was just skipping over the fact of like, oh, he's sweet. He's unconfrontational. Y'all were the same people in the comments ripping his ass the last show that he was on. And I just don't like how they keep coming for him and he's just chilling. And then when it's has something with Justin,
a 9 to like a 2. Like he went too far down, in my opinion.
Yeah, like it's just like because then it's just like, okay, is this really how you are, or was you just doing an act on the last show and you're just really not like that? But I'm just like, I'd rather choose this Justin that just don't give a fuck versus the one that I've seen the last time. I'm fine. I'm here for it. It's just be yourself. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, yeah, more people just. Put down the alcohol sometimes because I feel like that's also
that's another thing. I meant to say that with y'all. Like, y'all all grown. Like y'all did not all need to be drinking because K-Sean said the same thing in the comments. Like it was the alcohol. It was the alcohol. If y'all already know that these are situations that are getting out of hand and the alcohol is not helping, why don't you put that down and talk about it and try to like they probably did. Who knows? Because some people just use alcohol as an excuse on why they did what they did. I don't think they were drinking too much, but I just feel like
every time I seen some people, they had a bottle or they was near some bottles, and we always joke about how they wasn't eating. Like I ain't see damn food around.
The only thing I seen them eat was when they went to breakfast, and that was it.
And that was 3 people, like eight episodes into the season, so. Yeah, but yeah, we thank you for your input. You're definitely welcome back anytime. Like, yeah, appreciate it.
I'll see y'all next weekend.
Oh yeah, you got to report back because we're not going, so you got to let us know how the reunion was. Well, I guess you can't say too much, but what was the vibe
behind the scenes? I'll probably give y'all the tea behind the scenes. Okay, like not on here, but behind the scenes, because I know a little bit of I hope Karan. I know a little bit of why they was coming for Calvin a little bit, but like I said, I wasn't there. But Hayes kind of just confirmed from what I've heard from someone who was involved in that, and I know why that Justin and Case didn't really get involved. But I still feel like, regardless of the fact, they should have still gotten involved because this is someone who's taking up for you. You know what I'm saying? But
so you saying they're not taking up for him for a specific reason we don't know yet? There's something.
What I was told was basically it was just like the kitty shit, like because someone's talking, this person was talking shit, and basically, like Calvin was basically just running his mouth, and he said some things, and it was no different than what Hayes had just said that the other person had told me. You can hint who that is. Don't say the name out loud if you know who it is. Just keep it to yourself. And I don't know how true that is, but this is what I was told, and that Justin and Case kind of knew that it was wrong, or they knew that he was starting shit and that he was wrong. So it's like, but at the same time, it's just like it doesn't matter. Like, and I respect K-Sean for at the end, like, nope, I'm not letting y'all get. I respect them for that, but I even told they need to fix it. Like, it just seems like a big misunderstanding, and Hayes just proved my point. And he seems like he wants to get over it. He seems like he wants to get over it, and they in the comments, it seemed like K-Sean want to get over it too. So just get over it. Like, we can talk.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn, should I be messy and just drop the link? But I mean, they haven't had the reunion yet, so I'll let that happen, and then whatever comes of it. But yeah, they was in the chat going in, so I'm like,
I'm going in braids. I already know my outfit. I'm gonna go to the mall though next weekend, but before I leave. But I'm going in braids just in case. I might wear some Timbs. I'm not even gonna hold you. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah. The last reunion, the come up. If y'all see me sitting in the front row, y'all would have seen my face. But
that was. You talking about last New York or last
the season 2 New York when Fitz and Andre and them was on there. I was there.
Oh, you was there, yeah.
Because I had personal friends that was on the cast, so I was there, and you could see me in the front row. I was wearing a black shirt with like the Aeropostale writing. I want to know who stole my shit though, because I haven't seen that shirt in 3 years. But
who were you friends with?
Ripped jeans, and I had my hair was black at the time, and I had on Timbs. And I was sitting in the front row, like, you can't miss me.
Who were you cool with on the cast?
I'm friends with Deshaun. I'm cool with Deshaun Banks. I'm cool with Spanky. I'm cool with Chance. Those are the only people that I know. I'm cool with O'Neal, but we don't talk at all. Like, if I see him, we'll say hi. But as far as everybody else, and Montel too. But as far as everybody else, I don't know everybody personally. But it literally happened like exactly how it was shown. But in person, it was just like it was bad. Like, it was just
who was that dude that was yelling at everybody to get out? Like, it was just this random dude.
I don't know. It was some chubby boy. Listen. They brought Montel in. They was arguing. They brought Montel out, and then in the middle of it, because they cut out the audio because this was in the studio. So Karan was literally talking in the intercom, like, "Okay, send Montel out next to the stage. Chance, Raekwon, Andre, and Aubrey to the stage, please, in like 5 minutes." So Karan was saying that, and I just remember O'Neal was arguing with somebody in the back of me. And it happened to be Fitz's brother. And then Fitz was trying to go after Spanky. And then, O'Neal was getting involved. It was just so much. And then they went over there, and then they told everybody to sit down. And me and everybody else sat down. And literally 2 seconds later, the lady comes on the intercom like, everybody has to go home. Production is shut down. Damn. And then when we go towards outside, all we seen was blue and red lights. And we were just like, what the fuck? and then they all came back in one-on-one sweating. Like it happened exactly how it was shown, and it was just total mayhem. Like it was like 50 different cops outside, and I'm just like, this. I hope this shit don't happen again.
All over some Instagram page? Wasn't that the season with the? It was like a T page or something.
They fought because, well, first Chance said he put hands on Fist because he didn't like the fact that Fist was coming for Spanky, and he felt like it was a setup because Fist brought his family there. If Fist didn't have that energy on the show, but now he got his family in the crowd, now they all gangster and they the mob family. O'Neal fought Fitz's boyfriend because the boyfriend felt some type of way about them all ganging up on him the last episode. And they was trying to jump Spanky. They jumped in and defended Spanky, and how it happened is how it happened. I wasn't outside when they actually were fighting. I came after, but I didn't see like the entire fight because they told everybody to sit down. So that's why you don't see a lot of people outside, because we all were sitting down, and then we were sitting there for like a good 20 seconds, and then the lady was like, "Everybody gotta go." So we're looking confused, and then Karan comes about. He's like, that clip when he was like, "I spent 3,000." He was talking to me.
Oh, I do remember him saying, "I spent $3,000."
Yeah, he was talking to me
for 2 hours or something like that. That's crazy.
And I think he gave me my money back too, because a lot of people didn't get their money back after that. But I think I got mine. I think he did give me mine back. But that shit was horrible, and I really hope that this shit don't turn out the same way, because he hasn't had a reunion since, besides the Atlanta reunions. But
yeah, and one of them popped off real quick. So I think it should be fine though. Like as long as they even if they have to separate them for a little bit, like I feel like that'll be better than just.
Karan needs to have security though, like for real, because it could be like. Yeah. Karan needs to have security, because I even said like you need to have security, because this is a safety issue. Like,
I just hope nobody brings their family or friends, because I feel like that also leads to
I said the same thing. Like, don't bring your family and friend. Like, please don't. Yeah. Like go there by yourself. Because there was people in the comments after the last episode, because everybody was upset of what happened with Calvin and them. There were some people that don't even know Calvin from a hole in the wall. That was just like, oh, bring me to the reunion. Someone was like, oh, I'll go to reunion. I'll fuck Hayes and them. And it was like 5, 6, 7 different people that was like, oh, I need to go to reunion. Where's my ticket? And I'm just like,
yeah, that's gonna cause a big ass issue.
Bro.
But yeah, thanks again for being here. Appreciate your commentary. But yeah, we're gonna let you go so we can do our little wrap up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop bothering y'all. I'm gonna go mind my business.
No, you good. Have a good one.
You too.
Good night.
Oh shit, sorry. But yeah, thanks for everybody that stopped through. Been a wild review, I guess you could say. Had a lot going on. Yeah, we've been in this bitch for an hour, 3.5 hours. Jesus. But yeah, thanks for everybody that was in the chat. Thank you for the bad boys that came through. And thank you for the people that are watching right now. Feel free to definitely comment, subscribe. And this has been Key and Carry, where we key.
And we carry.
And we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.